Welcome in, Gov fans. Robbie Lott, Stan Painter, Carter Bales from the Marv. It's the home opener for the 24-25 Governor basketball hardwood season, as we're just about set for our national anthem as we'll take it down to the floor.
Our nation's colors are being presented by cadets from the Lenoir High School Air Force Junior ROTC program. Members of the color guard include cadets Ethan Hilliard, Kenna Bramlett, and Aiden Julian. Presenting the American flag and commanding tonight's color guard is Cadet Second Lieutenant Bailey Simmel.
All right, home opener here, as it'll be girls action first, as the Lady Govs, rough start, Stan, 1-5 on the young season.
Yeah, I played a brutal schedule so far too, Robbie. They've played probably at least two teams that could end up in the state tournaments.
Yeah.
And got another one this week
Yeah.
with the Heritage Lady Mountaineers, and this Lenoir City bunch is not bad either too.
Yeah, second year under Coach Collier.
Yeah.
And last year they started slow, but ended up getting a little better as the season progressed, and you expect that out of her team.
Yeah.
She comes over from Webb, where she coached 25 years there, and she
They're going to
six state championships. Yeah, Stan, as you see in the Campbell County game,
first game of the year.
Yeah, wish you'd have done it last year, in that region game, but nonetheless, there is SD in the middle of the court, giving her a commemorative ball for 1,000 points. As she leads this team, Stan is scoring roughly 15 points a game this year. And one of those senior leaders that Coach Roddy in her first year is really expecting a lot out of.
Yes, certainly. And so
here's your Lon Butler of Knoxville starting lineup. Lenoir City, number 2, Devin Williams. Number 3, McKenna Lawson. Number 11, Riley Bowling. Number 15, Rittenhouse. Number 21, Carrick Gresham. And of course, we mentioned they're coached by head coach Shelley Collier.
And now, here's the starters for your William Blount Lady Governors.
Starting lineups tonight for the Lady Govs in their white uniforms. Senior shooting guard, number 3, Charlize Scarlett. 6-foot junior, Caitlin Husband. 5'7" junior, Taylor Rule. Number 20, Savannah Darnell. And the sophomore, standing 6 foot tall, leading the team in rebounding, Allie Everett. And, of course, they're coached by Lindsay Roddy in her first year at the helm of her alma mater. 1-5 for the Lady Govs, 2-1 for the Lady Panthers. Tonight's tip-off brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108 here in the first quarter.
Of course, Robbie, Lenoir, jumping center will be Hadassah Rittenhouse. She has signed with Bryan College for next year for the Panthers.
And it'll be Allie Everett, wearing number 24 for William Blount. Tipping up. Tipped up, controlled by the Lady Govs. Charlize Scarlett will bring it across against the man-to-man defense. Here's Stan Painter.
Thank you, Robbie. William Blount on the first possession. Darnell drives the baseline, kicks it in the corner for Rule. Taylor Rule with a big 3-ball to start the game, so that's a good start.
A really good drive, dish to the corner.
We'll get our 3-point sponsor here in the first quarter as I've got to flip the page. That is Blount Partnership. Taylor cans it.
Williams with it. Williams wasn't supposed to start. They had marked Hunter as a non-start. Rittenhouse
nice
with the move underneath. Shot no good, partially blocked by Husband. Husband gets the rebound. So nice post move right there by Rittenhouse, Robbie, already.
I like to see
Everett gets the ball.
There we go.
Pick and roll to Allie Everett.
She never caught it.
Nope.
Started thinking about her move before she caught the ball. Turnover. Here come the Panthers.
Yeah, Gresham with it in front court. She hands it off to Bowling. Rittenhausen at the top of the key to Williams. Williams back over to
Looks good.
Bowling, whose shot rims out. William Blount rebounds it. So 6:43 here, first opening minute of the first quarter. William Blount up 3-0.
I do like the 2 one-and-dones, though, Stan, not giving up offensive rebounds.
Nice back cut by Darnell. Thought she got fouled.
She did.
Wes
Didn't like it.
Sperling did not say so. He was on the baseline. And it ends up going to possession to Lenoir City. As Bowling drives, gives it back out to Gresham. Gresham's going to tee up a 3-ball that's good.
Ties it up.
So Kara Gresham. The left
Nice
move by Darnell. Lay it up, lay it in.
Little half-Euro step.
Gives the Lady Govs the lead.
Her first 2 of the night.
Back in front court are the Panthers, Lady Panthers. Lawson with it, dribbles back out. They're going to reset with Williams over to Gresham. Gresham says, let's reset. Back up top to Bowling. And back to Lawson. Rittenhouse at the top of the key, guarded closely by Husband. Gresham's going to fire off another 3. Excuse me, that was Bowling. Ball tipped out of bounds, touched last by Lenoir City.
We'll take it. They went under the screen there, Stan, and gave Bowling a clean look, but I think that might be part of the game plan, as her shots didn't look as crisp as Gresham's did.
Here comes Lenoir City with a little 2-2-1 press. Blount breaks it pretty easily, I should say, and then Husband kind of lines up a 3-ball that's long. Rebound on the backside by Bowling. Bowling races into front court and gives off to Gresham. Gresham to Lawson in the far corner, right in front of the students. Got the Joker.
Get that out of here.
As Darnell swats.
It's a big red tech block right there.
Williams' shot out of bounds.
Darnell's so quick, guys. She thought she had a wide open 3. Darnell just able to get over there.
And on the inbounds, trouble getting it in. Finally, it does come in long to Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse gives it over to Lawson. And Lenoir City just runs this motion offense up front. A lot of.
It's a near steal. It is stolen.
Rittenhouse loses it. Tie up.
It'll be possession to the Lady Panthers, but backside there almost getting it cleanly was Savannah's creeping up as they just run that little high post or high ball screen there, running off the big, and a little weave action on the side.
Right.
And there had a chance to get a cheap steal.
Rittenhouse with it at the little beyond the elbows. Going to put it on the floor. Take Husband to the basket. Nice move. Rolls it in with the left hand. Nice move by Rittenhouse.
That's twice she's utilized that little step through or up and under. This time, if she gets the bucket to go, she's 1 for 2.
Darnell's going to catch a three-pointer in transition. No good. Rebound
No foul, Allie.
by Bowling. Bowling wants to race to the other end. Almost walks. He did walk. So one thing you're going to see, Robbie, with this Lady Governor basketball is an up-tempo.
Yep.
They are going to get the three-point shots up quickly.
And Izzy Kidd checks in for the Lady Govs, and as does number 1, Lexi Varner for Lenoir City.
As Everett with it at the top, way out, too far out to run their offense right now, is Charlize Scarlett. Dribbles to the top of the key, guarded closely by Gresham, hands it off to Darnell. Darnell's got a crease, goes to the lane, let up, let in. So
would not be denied.
I think Savannah, from what I've gotten earlier, has improved a lot on making those shots. You know, last time she would get those shots, but last year.
That's a deep two-point bucket for Varner.
They didn't always.
Yeah, a lot of times, Stan, I remember last year we couldn't come to jump stops and different things, and she would always get there, but this year it looks like she may be doing a better job of finishing.
Exactly, at the rim, so that's great. She could.
Nice look.
Kicks it out to Charlize.
Yep.
Charlize with a long three ball, no good. And rebound on the backside by Bowling and gives over to Varner, who checked in. Varner wants to push it. She's going to go all the way to the right.
Get that
shot. Husband blocks it.
A second Red Tech block.
And Varnell
checks in.
Varner for Lenoir City. Varnell for William Blount. Yarnell. Yeah. But
and
Husband about 3 or 4 inches taller than Varner. Varner.
And the freshman Kate Morton gets in her first action. This is the Lady Govs home opener tonight in a holding foul.
I believe they're going to get Morton with a foul.
I think it's Kidd.
Or Kidd, yeah, you're right, it is.
First foul of the game. I like that. 5 minutes in and first foul. They're kind of letting them play little handsy out front, but nothing too bad.
As
turnover
underneath on the inbounds. Varner couldn't handle it, and Blount takes it away. Here comes William Blount front court. Morton.
Inside look.
To Everett.
Oh,
what a save. Back out to
what an athlete.
Darnell penetrates, pull-up shot. No good. Rebound by Everett. Lay it up.
And
lay it in.
Thought she got fouled.
So William Blount up 9-7 now on the putback by Allie Everett.
Attacking the offensive glass. You love to see it.
Post area, balls back out to Lawson. Lawson guarded by Darnell. As they're going to run the little high post motion offense. They just really spread everybody out like a 4-out.
Yeah, try to get that cut through the lane.
Right, but they run that from up high, and there goes Gresham with a 3-ball good.
Another good look for her.
Gresham's a shooter. I can already tell, the junior.
Yeah, it's 2 for 2. For her, and she's given the Lady Panthers, I believe, their first lead of the night.
I believe you're correct. They were tied. 10-9 your score.
Good.
2 minutes left here in the opening period. Here comes some pressure, half court. Blount moves it quick. Morton gets it.
Good
nice
look.
pass out as Kidd's going to line up a 3-ball. Short, but rebound by Yarnell. She tries to go back up, and a foul's going to be called on Kidd.
I think it's 2 on Kidd.
That's her second. Yeah, she's going to have to go out of it.
Yarnell was doing a reverse granny shot. No, they called it on
They
Yarnell.
called it on Yarnell, yeah.
She got the rebound, but it was backwards. So she's like, well, I'll just try to throw it up backwards.
Back over my head, but I think she hit the bottom of the backboard.
Second foul called on the Lady Govs.
And so bringing it across is Gresham for the Lady Panthers. Bowling with it. Guarded by Husband. Bowling wants to put it on the floor. Nice spin move that draws the foul. I believe it may be on Yarnell coming to help. Nope. It's going to be on Husband.
I thought she did a better job of being straight up that time.
I did
and then
too.
swatting when it got to the top, when she got released. Because last year, a lot of fouls on Katie in that trying to swat all those shots. Felt like she did a great job that time. Third foul.
Free toss is good by Bowling.
Third foul on the team. First on Caitlin Husband.
Second toss is good. Lenoir City with a 3-point lead. 12-9. Here comes some half-court trap, and Morton.
Timeout.
Yeah, it's a good timeout right there by Coach Roddy as Morton went into the no man's land, the corner, and got trapped.
Brought to you by East Tennessee Insurance. Give them a call, 977-6853. 30-second break.
Back at William Blount High School, the Marv. After the timeout, 30-second timeout, William Blount with the basketball. Kidd has it. Needs a screen. Caitlin Husband's going to give it to her. Kidd can't beat her man. Gets it over to Morton. Morton kicks it out to Yarnell. Goes back over to Morton. Corner to Morton. Morton's going to drive. Little floater. No good. Rebound. Yarnell put it up, put it in.
Very nice. Sarah.
So the sophomore was able to get that back and pull within Blount within 1 point here.
4 points on second chance. 2 putbacks, one by Allie, one by Sarah.
Here comes a 3-ball by Lawson. In and out, no good. Rebound by Yarnell. So William Blount has done a really good job on the glass. On both ends.
Down, Katie.
Here comes Morton with the 3-ball. Wide open bottom.
Well, partnership 3-ball.
So Morton puts William Blount back ahead with 25 seconds to go in the half, or quarter. Almost an errant pass, but Varner was able to save it for the Panthers.
Somebody did the screen they're not supposed to under a minute. Because now they can't see the clock.
Yeah. So under 10 seconds to go. Here comes the drive by Gresham. Gresham lay it up, lay it in. Nice move by her.
It's going to tie it.
Yep, at the end of the quarter. 1 quarter in the books. And we're all knotted up at 14 apiece. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Lady Govs basketball.
Welcome back. It is the voice of champions, AM 1470, bringing you Lady Gov basketball. Stan Painter.
Thank you, Robbie. On the inbounds, William Blount's possession to start, and then the little trap, 1-2-2 half court. Blount. It goes out of bounds off of Lenoir City.
Second quarter 3-ball sponsor will be the Roll Arena Party Zone.
So it looks like they're going to match up a little bit and stay in this, Robbie. And it gets William Blount does a good job of getting it into Everett. Everett getting finished at the rim, but
I think she could have hit that short dump down to Caitlin for a better angle.
But it's still a good look. I tell you what, they've not turned the basketball over a lot so far, Robbie and Carter, thus far.
Remember last year was a lot of point blank turnovers.
Yeah.
Just like hand you the ball turnovers out front. You didn't understand why.
As Lenoir City, Lawson kicks it in the corner. Quick ball movement out to Gresham. Gresham gets
Straight
the
up,
posting up.
straight up.
House.
She put her hands
one.
down.
Yep.
If she goes straight up, it's fine. But she put her hands down and just pushed her on the hip. Basket's good for one opportunity. And that's Rittenhouse' second bucket. She's looking for 5. She hasn't. They're 3 for 3 from the foul line. William Blount hasn't shot a free throw because there hasn't been a foul called on Lenoir City yet. 9 minutes of action.
So here comes Lenoir City extending it out a little bit further, the 1-2-2. As
That's
a
deep
long
three.
3-ball by Darnell, no good, just hits the glass, but William Blount's there to rebound. There goes
Second
Scarlett with
chance.
her second opportunity, no
Another
good.
third
Rebound
chance.
by Darnell,
Oh.
and then they're going to throw it in the back court, and it's run down by Gresham, lay it up and in. That's a hustle play by Gresham
He's got 10 points. First one to double digits.
because I think William Blount thought it was going back court.
A 5-point lead. They haven't put it on the board yet.
And it would have been
it's
a
on that board, but it's not on that board.
It's interesting.
Turnover,
And there's a
back-to-back
turnover, so we may have jinxed them, guys. As they've had 2 turnovers in a row. Gresham with it up top. Gives over to Lawson. Gresham pulls up, 3-ball. Good.
It's her third 3, isn't it?
It's right now. And there's a touch foul on, I think, number 12 who checked in for Lenoir City, right?
Williams, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, good call. Kimball Williams. We've got a Devin Williams and a Kimball Williams.
So
But
was
Gresham is
that
her
Gresham with
third
a
3, I think, already
And
here
the foul was called
on 12. Kimball
their
Williams.
first of the game.
Sydney Williams is going to check in here.
And Shelly Sexton Collier was not happy with Kimball Williams with the foul. She takes her out immediately, and
Going to stay this side.
yep, almost another turnover. Rittenhouse was close to getting that, but she did deflect it out of bounds. So touch last by Lenoir City, but Lenoir City with their biggest lead, an 8-point run here to start the second quarter. Actually, really, it's a 10-0 run, I think, guys, because they hit
Bucket at the end,
at
of,
the
the
end of the
quarter.
quarter. Ball's in the corner. Here comes Taylor Rule with a big, long 3, no good. Rebound by Rittenhouse.
Caitlin reached in, could have been her third.
Here comes Gresham racing in the front court. Thought about pulling up. Instead, gives it over to Wiggins, who's checked in as well.
She's got a
back
layup.
didn't take it. Wiggins kicked it back out. She had a wide open layup.
They probably won't get a better look than that this
It
possession.
might have caught her too far under, Robbie. The
That
pass
would be
may
the
have.
only thing.
Rittenhouse posting up hard underneath. William Blount out.
And they're working it around.
5 minutes to go here in the opening half. As William Blount really working hard on defense. Lenoir City can't get a good look. And now they get it to Rittenhouse at the elbow. Shot no good. Rebound by Everett.
Good box out.
Gives over to Rule. Rule throws it front court to Darnell. Darnell kicks it to Scarlett.
Back, move it.
Back to Darnell in the corner.
Don't keep
Back
it.
to Scarlett. They need to get spacing there. They got too many. As Scarlett dribbles down. Good job
Good
keeping
look.
her. Rittenhouse, though, steps in front, saves it. And there's a foul on Everett.
80 feet away from the basket.
Yeah, it's just a kind of a frustration foul. She kind of bumped her a little bit.
Rittenhouse, about 6'2", Stan. She's got long arms. That's the only way they were able to get that steal. I like the idea. Unfortunately,
It's Gresham, I think, Bowling comes out for her first out action. Gresham will bring it. I tell you what, I like Gresham. She's a player too, Robbie. I mean, they're in Heritage's district. Lenoir City is, so.
there's a block by Allie. Third block of the game for the Lady Govs.
And Allie gets the rebound, gives it over to Rule. Taylor Rule gets a nice feed into Everett, lay it up. Missed the layup. We got a foul. Okay, yeah.
3. They're reaching in, slapping down on Allie. Allie wanted that one back. She usually finishes that. Team second in the first free throws of the night for the Lady Govs.
There's a gentleman on the front row in the Lenoir City section did not agree with that foul call.
Well, I don't know if he probably didn't agree that it was late.
Yeah.
It was probably a foul.
Yeah.
But they definitely didn't call it.
Sometimes it's the optics. Ask Rob Lotz, professional referee. And Darnell with the rebound and goes back up and draws a foul.
Piper athletic rebound there by Darnell.
Yeah, she's already got 2 offensive boards.
That's on Rittenhouse, the foul. So 2 shots coming here for Savannah.
Her first, team third. We miss another one?
Yep.
0 for 3.
Can't take the lid off of it from the free throw strike.
They are 3 for 3. We're 0 for 3. There's your 6-point swing, and you're down 8.
Gets that one.
22-15 is your score, and that breaks the 10-0 run that goes back into the last seconds of the first quarter. So Blount went about, over 4 minutes without scoring here in the second period. And sometimes that's the difference in these games when you play these type of caliber teams. Robbie, I looked up and down that schedule. got McMinn Central twice, it'll be a state tournament team. You got Heritage twice, it'll be a state tournament team. You know what your district's like already.
Yeah.
And
Somebody's going to state from there, bro.
Yeah. Bearden or Farragut.
Just stepped on the line.
Farragut girls are playing really well right now.
Yeah, they are.
And of course, you know Bearden's going to be good. So
Did Bearden get a transfer from Webb?
I don't know. I don't know a lot about a Bearden right now. But
We know they got Natalia.
yeah, she's just a junior. As one brings it, as Rule tries to throw too much air into the pass to skip over the zone. Stolen and then foul by Morton.
Good call there.
Lawson. So there's another turnover. As Rule, I don't know if the ball slipped
I
in
think it
from
was
him.
deflected. I think whoever was up there
Okay.
kind of might have got a hand on it.
Well, that makes a lot of sense in there. But anyway, regardless.
It's still a long pass you're trying to make.
And that is a good pass, Robbie. I'm not to skip across the diagonal, across the zone. Sometimes girls are not strong enough at this level to do that, like boys.
Missed a second, but they get their first rebound, offensive rebound.
As the student section let Lawson know she bounced off her shoulder, but she got it back. The Joker down there.
Allie, nice hands.
Knocked out of bounds.
Scarlett and Husband check in here for the Lady Govs. And for the Lady Panthers, Devin Williams.
2:57 to go here in the opening half. A tight game the first quarter. Been pretty much all Lenoir City this quarter. As a little runner
Missed a shot.
for Gresham. And here comes the three ball by Darnell. Do the Lady Govs need it? They do. She
That's a
gets
roll
it.
arena three ball.
And
these brand new nets just broke out today. They are thin and long still. They thought they were getting shorter and thicker, but
well, here's the thing. They need to break them out like a couple of weeks before you play your first game and get a little, wear on them and stuff.
Savannah with 8 points tonight, halfway to her average.
So that was a big three ball.
And she got a near steal. She does steal it.
She's going to drive to the basket. Ooh,
Lost
it. I don't know if she was trying to go up or kick it to Rule. Lenoir City with it. Bowling against Husband. Wants to take her to the basket. And Husband with another block. Out of bounds.
Timeout by Lenoir City. Their first called timeout tonight. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here and let you know it's brought to you by Yearwood Motorsports. Give them a call, 324-2008. A little bit of a lull here for Lenoir City, Stan. They run that motion, and, they've been getting some looks off of it, but you can kind of get complacent passing it around right there.
Exactly, yeah. And so they've got, Gresham is a great player, I can already tell. I didn't know that much about her.
I think Rittenhouse is really good, too.
Yeah, Rittenhouse is really good. She's got really good post moves underneath. And
But maybe with the adjustment, I would suggest maybe for William Blount, maybe more ball pressure on those sideline plays against the girls that may not handle it as well.
Right.
But I know first half you don't want to be over aggressive, get in foul trouble, and Caitlin's already got 2. So maybe look the second half, we'll get a little more ball pressure.
As the inbounds play, William Blount defends it really well. Oh, it comes back to the shooter, though. Lawson puts
she blew it.
She put it on the floor.
That's too hard.
And then Darnell catches that one, though. Saves it, gives it to Rule. Rule with a three ball that was deflected, I'm pretty sure.
There we go.
He gets it back. Darnell lays it up and in.
Another rebound right there. This time Yarnell, her third.
So a little 5-0 run by William Blount right here has pulled it back to 5. Gresham thought about a 3. Luckily, she did not, because I think she's been perfect 3 for 3 thus far from the three-point line.
She might be also perfect
that was
inside.
bowling. Never mind, that was bowling. But regardless,
there's the ball pressure I was talking about, Stan.
Ball tipped out of bounds by Rule.
Maybe push up just a little bit, create a little more tougher passing lanes and handoffs.
Rittenhouse comes back in. She had a little breather right there. She pushed off. They didn't call that to get open. Pretty blatant. Gresham
Illegal
catches
screen,
it. Gresham misses.
We jinxed her.
Call the
Grab
paper.
the ball.
Call WBCR, the radio. Boise
Inside, Allie was wide open. She couldn't get it to her. The big girl was on top of her.
Charlize with a long three ball, no good. Ball's tipped
That's off
around.
Lenoir City.
Yep.
And
Good call.
Vespi got it right. He was right there. 1:15 to go here in the quarter, the half, I should say. So Blount hanging in there. 25-20. Ball's tipped out. Here's a steal to Rittenhouse. She's going to get a wide open layup. And she does.
Good contest without fouling there.
And we're under 1 minute to go here, right at 1 minute. Kid comes flying through there. Actually got pushed. No call. Shot no good
That's
by
a
Ever.
hold right there on number 15.
It was almost like a hook and hold as passed in front court. Varner. Varner kicks it over to
Left
Gresham.
handball.
Gresham missed everything that time, so she didn't look like.
The announcer's jinx has worked.
Yeah. Wiggins checking back in for the Lady Panthers. Looks like they're going to go. Nope, they're still going to stay with that 1-2-2, Robbie, and trap. And William Blount just turns it over, throws it right to him. And here comes Wiggins. Wiggins, though, turns it back over, but I think it was
Allie
touched by Allie. But at least William Blount can get their
Defense
set up.
32 seconds left here before halftime, and William Blount trailing by 7. Need a stop here to end this quarter.
And on the inbounds, it comes into Bowling. She brings it back out to the top, kicks it over to Gresham. Gresham directed traffic as Lenoir City may hold it right here for one, Robbie. I don't know. You can see the arrow down there. I can't from where I'm at.
They get it.
So this would be a good time to possess, steal another possession here at the end of the half. And I think that's what Coach Collier is going to do. 10 seconds.
Still,
Bowling turns it
Darnell,
over.
she's got time.
Darnell's got time, 5 seconds. She needs to go at her. And tries to go too far under and hits the back of the glass. So.
It almost tried to go over.
Yeah.
But that will do it for half.
Yep. 1 half in the books, but a competitive game for the Lady Governors. 27-20. We'll take a 2-minute break and we'll be back with the halftime show. still going. Well, back at the halftime show here, as you see the cheerleaders down below, as they're doing a long routine, Robbie. They did a couple of cheers, a couple of dances, but this is the Heartland Roofing halftime show. Of course, brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Give Nate a call for free estimate, free.
I don't mind at all, because you remember this airtime we used to have to fill at halftime was the creamsicle, and he had to go down there and get dressed up and all kinds of stuff. And he didn't like that very much. So,
anyway, we got getting ready to have the shooting thing here. What do they call it?
feed or greed.
Greed or feed or something like that.
Yeah.
Feed the student section.
Or he gets to keep the money himself. So one of the other genius games that Scott Cup has come up with as.
But about a 4-minute routine right now by the Lady Govs cheerleaders.
I mean, I go to a lot of college games, and they don't do this long. I mean,
Right.
TV timeouts are not even this long.
Right.
But regardless, I mean, that's getting some airtime for
they
them.
put a lot of effort in, too, just as well as the players do. So
they do.
This is their opportunity to shine,
and
they do a tremendous job.
That girl that does them now is here. Megan Luke, I think.
Megan Luke, yeah.
Yeah, I think she does a really good job with them. And so
she was a cheerleader at UT. So
yeah.
Here we go. Scott Cups up top. See if we can get a shot of him. I don't know if Brad can see him. That camera don't get it. It is Jace Eric shooting 4.
Yeah, there it is. So you can see Scott and Jace down there.
Shooting from the rafters. See what Jace decides. Jace didn't get to play this season after a preseason injury in football. All right, he's going to make it, and he's going to feed the students if he makes it. Chick-fil-A for the students. 3 shots for Batman tonight.
Oh, one.
Oh my!
That's a low percentage.
That's a little strong.
If you're going to do it,
maybe he's telling Debo he should be the quarterback instead of the tight end.
Gonna let up a little
strong again.
Got a little air under that one.
Off of it.
I think it's hard to throw it one-handed.
Yeah, it is.
It could be. Oh, and off the back of the board. They'll add another $100, maybe or something, maybe $50. It'll be Friday night as the Lady Govs and Govs will be in action again here on AM 1470 and the Gov Nation Network as we'll host crosstown rival Heritage. The girls program on a big losing streak against the Lady Mountaineers. The boys program putting on a long winning streak against the boys in boys. Right now I'm going to bring in the stats with Stan segment brought to you by Red Tech for the best refrigerant in the LG product business. Give them a call, 983-1633. Thank you to Gene and crew for that. We'll start with the Lady Govs, who had 20 first-half points. They were led by Savannah Darnell, who had 10 of those points, scored the only 6 points in the second quarter. She hit 1 3-point basket. The second leading scorer tonight will be Kate Mort with a 3-ball. Taylor Rule also with a 3-ball. They each have 3. Then you had 2 from Allie Everett, 2 from Sarah Yarnell. That's a total of 20 for the Lady Govs. Lenoir City has the halftime lead. They scored 27 first-half points. They were led by Kara Gresham with 15 first-half points. Then it was Rittenhouse with 7, holding down the paint. 2 points for Varner, 2 points for Bowling. 1 point came from McKenna Lawson. From the free throw line, they were 4 out of 5. William Blount was 1 out of 4. Your score at the half, it's Lenoir City 27, William Blount 20. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with second half action here from the Marv. Second half action here from the Marv, as it'll be Lenoir City basketball. Stan Painter.
Thank you, Robbie. And out of the locker room, 7-point game. As these teams are knotted up at the end of the first period, 14 all. Bowling with an air ball to start the second half. And it's going to go to William Blount as Rittenhouse could not save it.
The defense has definitely turned up in the last little bit of game action for the Lady Govs.
Rule will bring it across for William Blount.
Third quarter three-point sponsor will be Murphy Bobcat. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name a Murphy Bobcat player of the game.
Nice move underneath by Everett. Good.
Fake to her right, go to the left. Gave her some space.
So Everett, whose season was cut considerably short last year due to an injury as a freshman, playing a lot of valuable minutes here early in her sophomore year. And I see a lot of improvement.
See right here, maybe when Lawson gets it, maybe push up a little ball pressure on her.
As Rittenhouse is going to catch it at the top, hand it off to Williams, Devin Williams. They post up Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse
That's too
shot
deep.
good. Yep, too deep for her. And you know, Robbie, she didn't try to go up and under. I think that.
Well, Caitlin backed off because of the fouls, so she just kind of flipped it over. Get in there.
Everett's three ball, no good. Rebound by Rittenhouse.
I'll take that look.
Yeah, I just like to see a little bit more on the boards. As first half, William Blount really did a great job on the boards. Not many went to the board that time. As Gresham up front to Williams. Rittenhouse hands it off to Lawson. Lawson between her legs goes up and under. They all have those great moves, although that was too great of a move. But you could tell that Shelly Sexton,
She works them.
yeah, is very good fundamental coach with them. Of course, she's very.
She just sent bowling down again.
McNabb checks in.
She's done this a long time, Robbie.
Yeah.
She knows what she did. Of course, she played for Pathead Summit.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah. As Rule gets it. Rule
Nice
makes a little
bucket.
bitty two-point bucket, but knocks it down. Pulls William Blount within 5.
Near steal right there. She put it down in front of Taylor. There's a layup over here for number 22.
And she's going to take it and lay it up off the glass. Good.
Where was the defense?
Don't know. Husband came out. Once again, Robbie, I think being aware of her foul situation, she was not very aggressive on the defensive end.
Tie up.
There's going to be a tie-up as Scarlett gets tied up. The possession will stay with William Blount.
Dribbled away from the screen and dribbled into a double team. Tough luck.
Here comes Scarlett. Rule wasn't ready, was able to make the catch. Darnell.
The help is right there. Don't go that way.
Right. And William Blount has it. Darnell. He's going to get a cheap foul, picked up a reaching foul on Gresham.
Yeah, but Savannah's she's dribbling towards the help.
Yeah.
I know her strong hand's the right hand. Oh, crap. I did the scorebook. I thought second quarter.
Oh, that's all right.
I'll do it here down at the bottom of the third.
I should have told you about that, what that was. That shot, no good. Rebound by Everett. Gets a rebound again.
She
Goes
came
back
down.
up again.
Yep.
And drew a foul the third time up. So good job with Everett.
She's definitely working the glass. She is the team's leading rebounder. Unfortunately, the last time she went 0 for 2 from the foul line. Let's hit one here. So we got 5 minutes left in the third. Have not cut into the deficit. This one's a better looking shot, but it rims out. Halftime lead was 7. We're still down 7.
Really, it was that first 4 minutes, Robbie, of the second.
Look at this.
Darnell with a rebound.
Wow.
Kicks it out to Rule. Rule with a 3 ball.
Short or
Actually,
long left.
and it goes out of bounds, and nobody touched it, so it'll be Lenoir City's basketball.
Little unfortunate there is Savannah had the board, and as she went to rip through to go over, she lost the ball and then kicked it to the open shooter. Need to make some of these opportunities for the Lady Govs going awry.
Gresham with it in front court. Let's skip it over to Lawson. Lawson back cutting to Williams. Williams
That
rattles
was
in and
halfway
out.
down. Halfway down, I think Allie got away with a push.
Here comes Scarlett. Scarlett looking for her first basket. Not this time. But Everett right there to clean it up. A lot of contact. Ball's going to be a jump ball and be possession Lenoir City, I believe. Yep.
That's good clean. That's good clean play, both ladies. It's going hard. Unlike the guy from the Houston Texans. That was dirty, Stan.
3-game suspension handed
that
down.
is unbelievable.
So
What
that's
is he?
3 game checks.
They were telling him that is just disrespecting the game of football and the human that play it.
Well,
Well,
apparently he's been doing it.
exactly.
I didn't realize. But
Yeah.
I bet he don't do it much anymore.
He didn't apologize this time.
And
That was good.
Good
ball
footwork
goes
right
back
there
to
by Varner.
Varner underneath. 9-point lead. Here comes Scarlett racing the front court, lays it off the glass. No good. Rebound by Lenoir City. Rittenhouse with it.
There we go.
There's a steal by Darnell. She'll outrace everybody.
And one.
And
Get in there.
draw a foul from Gresham.
It's only 2 on Gresham. Some smart foul, but I like to see an and one there.
Right.
That's why you don't give the ball to your post player in transition, Stan. She's at the midcourt line. They paid it up to her. She didn't want it.
She threw it back toward the other goal, and it got deflected. Is what happened. Yeah, exactly. As Darnell hits a free toss right there, so Blount,
2 for 3. She is.
she's the only one that's hit. The rest
Yeah.
of the team is 0 for
4.
6, or no, 0 for 4. Yeah, she's 2 for 4, 2 for 3, and they're 0 for 4. So
Yarnell and Norton check in for the Lady Govs.
second
2
toss
for 2
good.
from the line.
She's up to 12 points.
3:48 to go, so about just past the halfway point here in the third period. Blunt still hanging around. This is what the deficit at halftime was.
A
They
lot
get
of
it.
fighting underneath.
Bowling back out to Lawson. Lawson's in trouble
Yeah. Oh,
and kicks it out. Somehow it gets it to the, and then
good D.
she gets a rebound and goes
he
back
slapped
up.
down.
That's a foul. Is that's McNabb.
So easy to do.
I believe that's Yarnell's third.
McNabb will be at the line for 2. It is on Yarnell.
Oh, it's her second.
Just second. Team first of the second half.
That's
But
right.
it is in the act of shooting for, is that Rick? What's the number there?
McNabb,
McNabb.
22.
22.
Pretty decent little crowd for a Tuesday night.
I like the student section filling up already. And Scott Cup just made an announcement, come before 6 o'clock and you're in free Friday night.
Wow.
1 out of 2. So they want the crowd here for the Lady Govs on Friday.
It's Darnell.
She came across her arm.
Going to get to Rule. Rule cranks up a 30 ball. No good, but rebound by Yarnell. Yarnell goes back up. Shot partially blocked. Gets it too far under. Needs help.
Get out of the paint.
Finally gets it to Everett. Everett can't hit. Gresham gets it. So,
Don't foul, don't foul. She had to shoot it because the 3-second
Right.
call was about to come.
yeah, exactly. That was just
Charge.
there. Oh! Darnell, I thought, got
She was
there.
waiting.
Yeah, she got there.
Vespi says no.
Oh, no. No, not on the benefit of that call, but 2 free throws coming for Varner. She's had a good game off the bench. Give her 5 points now as she makes that one and puts this lead up to 9.
Husband is going to check in here for Everett. Who else came in? Scarlett?
And
Rule.
Morton was in, wasn't she?
Yeah, Scarlett for Rule, I believe.
Both tosses are good for Varner.
Little pressure here from Lenoir City. I like this call by Coach Collier.
Yeah, she came back with some of that. Blunt, a little bit helter-skelter with it as Morton does get it out finally.
Skip it to Savannah.
Yeah.
Missed the skip pass.
And Savannah's
Lindsay's
in
gonna have to use
bad
a
trouble.
timeout.
Yep, Lindsay does use a second timeout right here.
This is the full one, I believe.
This timeout will be brought to you by the Bonner Burger, corner of 411 and Foothills Mall Drive. Stop in and see them. They always have deals going on. We'll take a 30-second break.
So back at William Blount High School, the Marv, first game from the Marv. This year. Darnell with it on the baseline, tries to get it over in the corner, but it's deflected out of bounds by Lenoir City. We'll stay with William Blount. 2:33 to go here in the third quarter. Blount down by 10. I think this is the most they've been down. They were down 10 once in the first half.
It's a hard pass to get there, but it got there.
And Husband gets hammered as she goes up, so I think that's going to go on Varner. 2 shots coming.
Team 4, so we are in the bonus for the rest of the third quarter, which is only 2:25. But here's Caitlin Husband, the junior, to the line. Cans the first for her first points of the night. What are we, about 30 minutes away from the college football playoff?
What time is it tonight?
I think 7 o'clock and then 7 and then the boys play at 8. So
Okay.
basketball.
So it started.
Yeah.
They're going to give us away here at 7. Okay, I thought it waited until 7:30.
I thought it was, well, I don't know. I
Either
thought it
way.
might
I think the show starts at 7 maybe.
Either way, I think Tennessee's going to be on the road. I don't like it
be right now.
right now.
That
But
could
things can
change. There's one more weekend. People are going to move up and down that are playing this weekend. Ball kicks back out to
Ooh, wow,
Bowling.
that was a
Bowling
big
hits a
bucket.
3, and I don't think she had scored from behind the arc.
I don't think she scored. Yeah, she had free throws early.
Okay.
And this is their biggest lead, 11 points.
Morton with it. 3 ball by Scarlett. There she gets on the
Murphy Bobcat 3 ball, her first bucket to keep us within striking distance.
big bucket right there, Robbie, because he felt like that was the biggest lead Lenoir City had, and almost Morton was able to get there.
Layup.
Blew it. And Yarnell with
I
the
think she's
rebound.
got about 8 rebounds. Come get it. Hey, meet her.
It's Darnell.
Back
Kicks
to
it
back.
To Scarlett.
You better believe it.
So she's starting to feel it a little bit now.
Yeah, don't let her get hot.
Good penetration by SD, and she found her weak side shooter.
Makes it a 5-point game.
So pulls it back. A 6-0 run pulls it back to 5, as Robbie said. As we go under a minute left in the third. So just when there's a walk, wasn't called.
Yeah, ball pressure. Timeout.
Timeout.
Coach Collier.
Good
45
timeout.
seconds left here in the third. It's going to be a 30-second, I believe she's standing up, 30-second timeout. Brought to you by Tim Tipton, award-winning realtor executives. Thank you to Tim. Give him a call, 806-7255. We'll step away for about 15 seconds. Oh,
Here
here's a
comes
steal.
the steal on the rebound on the inbound. And
That's on 15 black.
They're gonna
we'll see. I
That's
believe
two.
he
Yeah,
got
there
it.
we
He
go.
got it right.
Yeah.
It's free throws. It's free throws for Yarnell.
Yep, should be at the line.
It's 2 free throws. Let's see if he knows it's Yarnell. No,
It was.
or was it Kid?
It was
Kid.
Kid. I think
Yeah,
it was Kid.
Hey, Yarnell ain't even in the game.
Yeah, it was Kid. Because I thought he was going to call it on Kid,
I did too.
but it was clearly this Kid cannot knock it down. She gets second toss though right here. 40.8 to go.
They're free. Aren't they free? Get 2 free points here. There we
She
go.
bangs in the second one.
All right, momentum on the Lady Govs. 40 seconds to finish this quarter. Full court. Here comes Allie.
As Bowling gets across the timeline, gives over to Lawson.
We'll see if they try to hold here.
Robbie, can you see the arrow from where you're at?
It'll go to William Blount to start the next quarter unless we get a jump ball here. Oh, good screen by Rittenhouse. Oh, she bumped her hip. That's illegal. She bumped a hip. She stuck her hip out. She
They got her.
They got it. She stuck her hip out. Non-shooting, it's side out. We saw it.
Shelly
We saw it when she did it.
Collier Sexton is not happy
She'll see the replay.
with
If she watches the replay on Gov Nation tonight, she'll see. Proper call. Third foul on Rittenhouse.
if Taylor Rule catches it.
Lay it in.
There you go. So Knight's coming to the basket. 2-point game with 10 seconds to go. Here comes Lower City and
They're fouling. They're going to call that.
But
They're going to call that.
William Blount has plenty to give. They still have another one to give right here. So
That's Charlize's first, team third.
you can do that one more time at 7.9.
But you don't want
Gresham,
it to be a key.
if they got it clock, they're unaware. Here comes Gresham.
Nope, didn't get it off. Didn't get it off. 17-point quarter for the Lady Govs. They'll take a 2-point deficit to the fourth. Come back with more here on the Gov Nation Network. Fourth quarter action here. Lady Govs trailing by 2, but they have the momentum, Stan.
Thank you, Robbie. They'll have the possession to start here. Scarlett is guarded closely. Oh,
They want an illegal screen
Yeah.
on Everett.
and Coach Collier is not happy. And
Turnover.
there's a turnover that goes out of bounds. I believe she's wrong on the first one. I don't know, Robbie, about that one, but I think that was the correct call that's made
Oh, 100%.
on this end down here.
Yeah, that one may have been illegal too.
yeah.
I don't know, but I was definitely watching Rittenhouse. The problem was it's her third foul. She's losing momentum.
Right.
She's probably trying to spark these girls a little bit. Here's a shot for the lead, maybe. Nope, didn't take it.
Scarlett.
Ball was
Half-
tipped, I think.
Yeah, it's deflected. Picked up by Varner for Lower City. Here come the Panthers.
So 3 turnovers.
3 ball by Lawson, no good. Rebound by Darnell. Darnell wants to run.
Got Charlize spotting up. There it is.
There it is, and there it is. Lead.
3 in a row for Charlize Scarlett. Every one she's put up has gone down.
Brought to you by the Anderson Lumber Company. 3 threes for Charlize.
So she started over, and then she's caught fire here in the second half. Late third, early fourth.
Not sure what this run was. We were down 12, I believe. Stan, was it 12 or
11, I know at
11
least.
at least. It might have been 12, but yeah, the Lady Govs on a big run.
And here they come. Oh, the Panthers bowling over to Gresham. Gresham looking-
Scoreless in the third, Stan.
There's a tic-tac foul underneath.
Can't believe that was called. We just talked about it here before, in between quarters. I guarantee here comes a little hand check call. But yeah,
I think it was on Everett.
Gresham scoreless in the third. She had 15 in the first half. That's how the Lady Govs have gotten back in this game.
And Rittenhouse not in the game right now because of her 30 fouls, I guess. Gresham up top. Lawson with it. Lawson's going to bring it back out.
Did you say Allie got the foul?
Yes. McNabb. I thought he said 2-4, but
I only saw one.
Well, I tell you what though, there's Nice. Oh, extra
Travel,
step.
but not called. Lawson took an extra step, but a big bucket back
Nice
over her head.
finish.
Regardless, 41-40. Lenoir City takes the lead back.
This is year 2 of this new scoring system. Jimmy's had a lot of practice. To be a Hall of Famer, I expect more out of him.
And 3-point shot by Rule is no good. Rebound by
He can put
Lawson.
the player fouls up for us.
McNabb with it. McNabb's going to penetrate. Darnell cuts her off underneath. She's in trouble in the lane.
She just picked her pivot up.
She did drag it as they were ripping around the horn. Gresham back over to Lawson at the top. 5:40 to go here in the fourth period. And there's going to be a tie-up. Alternate possession will stay with Lenoir City.
But that'll earn us an extra one. That's the second time Savannah's done that. Morton and Husband check in. Allie will check out, as will Charlize. We'd like to get her a quick breather and then get back in. She's got the hot hand right now, but she has went extra burn there. Live with that one. Don't run at her.
McNabb, Gresham.
Charge.
That's got to be.
Charge.
And Sexton is.
I actually might agree with Shelly on this because she released it and then she hit her. But didn't they get rid of that rule?
Yeah, there's no airborne shooter
yeah.
again.
But I agree that normally, it used to be that one would have counted. I tell you, I like the headiness of the freshman Morton. She knows how to handle the ball. She makes that's a foul. 11 bowling, clearly.
So it's going to get ruled to the foul line with 5:13 to go here in the contest. The Lady Governors have fought back.
Rittenhouse is going to check back in here.
Yeah, we're
5 minutes
almost
remaining.
dead, Stan, until Charlize caught fire.
Yeah.
You felt like we were kind of dead to rights. Taylor, 7 points tonight, make it 8. And she's tied this game up. Rittenhouse will check back in.
Charlize also going to check in here. She will come in for.
Yeah, that was a 30-second breather. That's about all she needs. Good call by Coach Roddy to get her right back in.
It's all knotted up with 5:13 to go. Second time's good. Blount back ahead, 42-41. As Gresham will bring it across. Get to Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse at the top of the key. Wants to take Husband. Kicks it to
Looks
Bowling.
good.
Bowling with a big 3-ball.
Rips the nets. Rip and rope here on a Tuesday night.
And
The 3 balls galore. That's
there
her
they get
second
it. Have a
one.
little trouble getting it, the net back off.
I watched a play that Obie Toppin for the Pacers jumped up and got a ball off the top of the back, in between the bag of it.
Oh, wow. Here comes this Morton.
Good
Then
look.
they get it into Husband. Husband.
Nice find. Oh, she's right.
Darnell. And
Timeout. See if Coach Roddy. No, we get the punt. Oh, they're giving it to us, so we save the possession. Timeout going to be brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers. 977-6853. We'll take a 30-second break.
Oh, nice inbounds to Darnell. Darnell lays it in. They kind of caught Lenoir City asleep. And Blount steals a basket right there, Robbie, with the timeout that saved the possession.
Yeah, that was big. That's a big swing, and Lenoir City ain't happy.
4:23 to go here. We're all knotted up. As Bowling's going to take
And one.
it to the basket, Morton, lay it up, lay it in, and one. So Kate picks up the foul.
Allie Everett is going to check in for her. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play here for Bowling. Strong to the left, no good.
No good. So they can't complete the three-point play. So Everett gets it for William Blount. Blount down by 2. Late, or the midway point, I should say, here in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes.
Knock
remaining.
down.
Exactly.
Get that one, baby.
Husband, the big 3 ball. No good. Thought it hit the guide wire.
Jump ball, we'll take it.
Oh, because William Blount will get the possession. So I'm pretty sure it hit that guide wire, Robbie, because I saw it shaking there. So Blount gets a break
A little
right there.
surprise there, Stan, with Ole Miss being ahead. We're watching the committee thing.
As Darnell catches it on the inbounds. Robbie's watching it. I'm watching the basketball game.
Yeah.
I have taken a couple of peeks over out of the corner of my eye. As Scarlett picks up the dribble, gives to Husband. William Blount a little bit out of sorts here, and they turned it over. That possession, I didn't like that right there, Robbie. They felt like they were kind of out of control. Kind of felt like that was coming. So regardless, it's a big turnover with 3:30 to go. William Blount down by 2. Let's see if and there's almost a steal. Ball was tipped in the back court, but Gresham retrieves it to McNabb. McNabb back out to Gresham in a timeout by Shelly Sexton Collier. She wants a full timeout. We'll take one with them. 1 minute break. William Blount trails by 2. Don't go anywhere. Back at the Marv, William Blount High School, Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium. We've got a good one going here. 2-point game, 3:16 to go here in the game. In regulation, I would say. 46-44. There's a nice inbound.
block.
Blocked by
Get the ball, Savannah.
Everett. It's stolen now, picked up by Darnell. Darnell's going to attack.
Nice
Rittenhouse.
And a left-hand finish.
So 46 all with 3 minutes to go. We're all knotted up as Lawson gets across, trap.
Oh,
almost
near
goes over. Gresham with it. Gresham penetrates. Back out to Lawson. Lawson with a 3 ball. No good. Rebound by Rittenhouse.
Straight up, don't foul.
And off the glass, good.
Tough finish.
Lenoir City back by 2 with 2:40 to go. As ball is kicked into Scarlett. Scarlett with a big 3 ball.
Short.
No good. No good right there. And so rebound with 2:23. So let's see what Lenoir City does. See if they attack. Oh, they are going to attack. Gresham in the lane. Shot no good. Ball's kicked around. Ran down by Gresham,
I think
though.
the William Blount girls ran into each other.
They did. It's tough luck right there. As they're running around here. Under 2 minutes. Rittenhouse with it. Gives to Gresham. swings it back around. As Lenoir City may be running some clock here. They're running their motion offense. Lawson almost walked. Didn't put it on the ground. Bowling, excuse me.
Thank you, Trap McNabb.
Yeah, William Blount thought he got 2 fouls, Robbie. They got to start doing something here because you got so many to give. There's Lawson. Darnell went for the steal.
Well,
Lawson's going to tee up a 3-ball. No good, but run down by Gresham. Oh, wow. Then a timeout by Shelly Sexton Collier. So with 1:13 to go, Collier's going to take a 30-second timeout, Robbie. We'll keep it right here. Actually, they take it a full. So we'll take a full timeout. 1 minute break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere on the Gov Nation Network. .113 to go here, guys. So William Blount's got to start fouling because they've only committed 2. I mean, go for steals, but, if you don't get them, you got to foul.
Definitely Trap.
I think Lenoir City is content on
especially when these dribble handoff, that's where you trap.
And that's what they're going to content to do. They're just going to run their weave with their guards out there. Bowling, Gresham,
trap right here,
and Lawson can handle the ball.
No world.
McNabb can't handle it as good as the other 3. Of course, Rittenhouse just in the middle. She's not going to touch it.
You're going to have to start fouling.
There's the first foul from Rule.
Took 20 seconds off the clock. We still have 2 fouls to give.
Actually, 32 seconds. It was 1:13.
Well, yeah, originally.
Yeah, it was 1:13 to go. That's the 3rd team foul. 41.6. Ball's going to come into backcourt to Gresham. Gresham, guarded by Morton. I'm not sure. There's a foul by Darnell. I don't know if Morton was trying to foul or not. If she was, she needs to be a little more aggressive. I don't know. She had her hand on her, though. I see that called a lot. So 35.5 to go. So pretty good there. So next one is bonus and shooting. And right there is going to be
that's good. That was 1 for 2.
Yeah. That would probably be my choice to go to the line.
Yeah, she's 1 for 2. Non-starter, but she has played a lot here down the stretch.
So with 34.2 to go.
No more 1-and-1s if you guys didn't pay attention last year. Any basketball sport that has quarters, as she misses that, it would have been a rebound right there for William Blount. So any sport that has quarters, you now do 5 fouls in each quarter to shoot bonus, and it's a 2-shot bonus, no more 1-and-1.
Right.
Men's basketball in college still does the 1-and-1 because they do 7 foul halves. 1 out of 2. 2 makes the lead 3 for Lenoir City.
So you don't have to have a 3.
And you got plenty of timeouts.
Yeah, got plenty of timeouts. So you can go right here. Darnell's going to go to
That's
the basket, draw the foul from Rittenhouse, who thinks she's...
It's 4.
And Collier does not disagree with that one. I think she's upset with her player.
About slide.
Yeah.
She could have slid a little quicker. But Savannah's so savvy in there.
And that is not, as Coach Roddy's going to take a timeout right here.
They called it on the floor?
That's what they called it, yeah. I guess, Robbie, she wasn't going up in her motion, even though she's going to the basket. I don't know.
She's shooting the ball.
We'll keep it right here as...
Wes, you caught a block.
If it is a 30. Is Coach Conley actually drawing up the play right here. I think Coach Roddy was asking the referee on it about that, but I think...
Yeah, but if you call the block, that means you got her into the motion. It wasn't, the block was underneath the goal. Now, if you called it out here, yes, but once you got in there, she was in the act of shooting.
46-49, 25.7. That's only the 3rd foul. I agree, Robbie. But
That's bizarre.
25.7. It wasn't.
There's a
And there's
hand check.
another one. So that Lenoir City's out of their gives. So that's their fourth. Although we'll see if Collier just says, okay, we're gonna let him put him on the line
It could be.
and not
the way
take a three with 23.6 to go.
I watched that the other night in the Cleveland-Boston game. It
Yeah.
was impressive. It was back and forth the whole time.
I think 17 minutes, the last 17 minutes of real time. I
In
think.
that game?
Yeah, the last minute or something like that.
Another timeout
Yeah.
called by William Blount. This timeout going to be brought to you by Yearwood Motorsports. Give them a call, 324-2008. They'll draw something up, and we'll come back for the final 15.
All right, 14.8 to go.
No fouls to give either way. Jump ball possession will go to the Lady Panthers if there is a tie-up.
I think Lenoir City may foul, Robbie, now with 14.8. As Scarlett gets it, gives it to Morton. Morton guarded over to Everett, 9 seconds.
Gotta
Blunt
shoot it.
with it. Scarlett with it, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds.
Oh, that's a 2.
2 for Darnell, no good. Basketball game comes to a close. William Blunt loses 49-46. So that's going to be a learning experience right there for William Blunt, Robbie, how they managed that down the stretch. They kind of just lost control. Lost
Track of their set.
the time, yeah.
Time and everything.
Everything. So not a bad, very good defense by Coach Collier. I thought they were very aggressive out there. She didn't intentionally foul Robbie, but
But she was being aggressive.
She was
yes.
being aggressive because she would have took the foul if anything. So
We'll try to speak to Coach Roddy here in between games as the boys are getting set for warm-ups. And we'll have a rundown here in between games as we get about 15 minutes before boys tip. We'll take a short break.
Welcome back to the post-game show brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Give Nate a call for free inspection, free estimates. We appreciate him being the post-game sponsor and the pre-game sponsor of halftime show as well. Did all for football. Of course, here for Governor and Lady Governor basketball as well. At this time, Robbie, we'll turn it over to you with Stats with Stan. That's brought to you by Red Tech. Red Tech has got the best refrigerant in the business for LG appliances. 865-983-1633 is the number there on the screen to call. Robbie, you've got the final scoring here in the girls, in a very good girls contest.
Yes, it was, and a good learning experience, as you mentioned there, as we come to a 3-point loss tonight. It was Carrie Grisham leading the Lenoir City Panthers with 15 points, all of those in the first half. Stan, if I told you we'd have held her scoreless in the second half, you wouldn't believe me.
Yeah.
But then it was Rittenhouse with 11 and Bowling with 10. They all three get to double digits. 6 points came from Lexi Varner off the bench. 4 points from Alex McNabb. 2 points from Williams. That's Devin Williams. And 1 point from McKenna Lawson. That was 49. It was enough to get the victory here at the Marv tonight for Lenoir City. William Blount was led tonight. They're 46 points. They were led by Savannah Darnell, right around her average, 16 points. Charlize Scarlett, 3 3-point baskets for 9 points, all in the second half for Charlize. 9 points came from Taylor Rule. 4 points came from Allie Everett. 3 points from Kate Morton. 2 points for Caitlin Husband. 2 points for Sarah Yarnell. That's 46 points. Not enough as the Lady Govs fall tonight on the scoreboard. 49-46. We'll have boys action here shortly. Try to get an interview with Coach Roddy and one of her players here before tip. We'll take another 2-minute break. Come back with more here in the pregame of the boys.
Welcome into the pregame show, Heartland Roofing. This is the boys contest. We'll get our first action, Robbie, here in the boys contest. I don't know if Coach Roddy's going to. Here comes Coach. Here comes
We'll bring
Savannah
him up.
Darnell comes up. So we'll get our sideline interview.
He's got it.
Okay. So the courtside interview, of course, brought to you by Tim Tipton.
You got it, Cameron. Put it on it. There you go.
There. Thank you,
Red
Brad.
button, Savannah. Hit that red button, Savannah.
I got you right there. We're joined by
1,000-point club member,
Savannah Darnell. Congratulations. So
put a little closer to your mouth there.
there you go.
So,
Yeah, I think so right there.
well, that's
So-
a 4-year award, really, Savannah. And we missed that game. It was up at Campbell County. Talk about that 1,000-point club, what that means to you.
I mean, it's a huge accomplishment. I mean, I feel like I kind of earned it. I didn't think I was going to get it, honestly. It wasn't really on my checklist coming into my freshman year. It kind of seemed a little bit impossible, but it was definitely cool.
Well, great. I mean, you did it really in 3 years because you 3 years in one game.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had to carry over all summer, didn't you,
Yeah.
to get to that extra game. But you all, first time I've seen you guys play, I thought you all were really impressive tonight. Could have won the basketball game. There's a couple things down the end that went wrong, but talk about your all's effort tonight.
Oh, I thought our effort was great. We definitely didn't let off. I don't think we let them go on a run.
Right.
We stopped it, which was really good for us because sometimes we tend to let them go on runs and we kind of freak out a
Right.
little bit. But I think we handled it very well tonight.
Yeah, third quarter there, you're down 11 or 13, between 11 and 13 points. We lost track of it. And Charlize caught fire, hit 3 threes in a row right there. Your defense intensified, and that was a difference I noticed in the growth of this team is defensively, you let one girl scored 15 in the first half. You held her scoreless in the second half. Talk about the defense tonight.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think we gave our best effort multiple times. I don't think we let off hardly at all. I thought it was very impressive. It kept the energy up, like you said. We let our defense translate to our offense. Our energy kept up on defense. Our energy kept up on offense. It all just, I mean, it created a great game. It just got us at the end.
Yeah, Friday night you have the Lady Mountaineers coming in, and you know what that means.
Yep.
But I do think if you give that effort again, there's some good things will happen with this team. It's early in the season. It's really like week 3. And you all, new head coach, learning the new system and all that. But that kind of effort tonight, I think there's good things down the line for you guys. So you all just got to bring it against Heritage and then Saturday night against Campbell County again, right? So
rematch thing.
You all played them pretty tight up there. So hopefully get them on the home court. Well, congratulations on 1,000 point and a great effort tonight. And we look forward to covering you this season, okay? Thanks for coming
I'll
up.
hand it over to Coach Roddy.
Coach Roddy will be coming up here. If we'll let her get set right here. Of course, Tim Tipton does our courtside interview.
Yeah, give Tim a call, 806-7255. Thank you for this. Tim, Coach Roddy, the home opener here for the Lady Govs. Great defensive effort. You got down there 12 in the third quarter, but brought your ladies back and had a lead. But fell short tonight. Talk about the team's effort tonight.
That one was tough, and definitely we don't want to be satisfied with this, but man, that was fun.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get these girls to compete and have fun. This is basketball. Like, this crowd is awesome. So I said, if you bring it like that every night, we'll have this crowd. You guys are fun to watch. You're fun to coach. And I'll go to battle with this group any day if they're going to come show up like that.
Yeah.
Again,
that's
not satisfied, but
yeah, certainly. I think, but I did see a lot of positives. The first time I've seen them play, but this year. But, you got down, he said 12. I thought, oh, boy, we're going to get, here comes a 20-point. Charlize caught fire, hit 3 big threes.
Yep.
And then the rest of the team, but defensively, so forth, really and had a great opportunity to win it. A couple of offensive rebounds you guys gave up down here, down 2.
Yeah.
And then kind of lost a little bit of track of the time, I think, with it. And that's just young team,
sure.
so forth. I mean, it's kind of, helter-skelter at the end.
But like you say, Stan, that effort is going to build. You're going to build on that. These girls need to know, build on that.
Yeah.
And you're going to win some games down the stretch if you have that. You present this to them tomorrow in practice. That's something they're going to be able to build on this young team.
Yeah, for sure. We got better tonight as a group.
Yeah.
And this team, with new coaching staff hasn't been in a situational game like that.
Exactly.
And so definitely not excusing it, but the story this season is we've got ups and downs already, 6 games in, 7 games now, whatever it is.
Yep.
And we let teams go on runs like that. And my challenge to them was, let's not let them go 6-0 run, not 8-0 run. And we kept chipping away. And when we got down 12, I was like, are we going to repeat what we've been doing?
Right.
And so I was proud of them for cutting it off and fighting back. And then, just toughness things at the end right there. I mean, we're tired defending, but we got them to take the shot we wanted.
Yep.
We could have come down with a lot more time on the clock and different outcome. But and then at the end, I'll take this one. We haven't executed late game situation side at bounds.
That's called the learning curve.
That's definitely it. And I'll take that one because that's on coaches, and I should have drawn up something a little bit less complicated for my young ones out there. But it's all right. Learn from it.
Yeah, you do, and that's what you got to take as every opportunity is a learning experience. But I do think, from what I've got reports, I haven't seen him play, but that you all took a step forward tonight, and I do think there's some really good things with this team going forward if they can give that type of effort that they gave tonight.
For sure.
We appreciate you coming up,
Hey,
and we look
thanks.
forward to Friday night, a big one against Heritage.
Yeah,
So
I'm excited for it.
you don't get any breaks with this schedule, man. I looked at your guys' schedule,
I know,
man, and it's
right?
like it's brutal, absolutely
Yeah,
brutal.
I'll breathe in March.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Coach. Here's your Lon Butler of Knoxville starting lineup for boys action. Number 10, Hunter Click. Number 2, we'll have to get
3. Wait a minute. I didn't get him, Robbie.
We'll
I'm
have to get
sorry.
them later for Lenoir City as Lindsay was going out and cutting off. But, thank you, Lon Butler of Knoxville, once again being on board and being our starting lineup sponsor. Here's your starters for the Govs tonight in their home opener. Number 11, Jackson Dabrowski, 6-foot junior guard. The only returning contributor really off last year's team. Number 2, Lucas Myers. He's a sophomore. I'm sorry, he's a junior. Number 2, now number 4, Jack Freeman, your leading scorer. You'll like that guy. Number 1, Carson Hard. Off the baseball diamond and back onto the hardwood. And number 15, Seth, greeting your Governors in their all-white uniforms tonight, coming in with a record of 2-3. Lenoir City 0-2, coached by Coach Dylan Brewster. Really good player there for Lenoir City.
Yeah, Robbie. We called a lot of games with Dylan Brewster. He could drain it from downtown.
Yes, he could. Starters for Lenoir City. Number 1 will be Matthew Deacon. Number 10 will be Hunter Click. Number 22 will be Benjamin Barr. 12, and the ball's controlled and it's stolen by William Blount. Myers puts the shot up, no good, and cleared by the Panthers. They'll push it into the front court. Comes to a nice jump stop, does Will Harper. Now to Deacon. Deacon pull-up jumper off the back of the rim, no good. Battle inside for the board. Who wants it? It'll get into the hands of Deacon. He attacks the 10, lays it up, no good. Another offensive rebound. Stan, we'll talk about this. This will be the Achilles heel for the Governors as they'll give up tons of rebounds.
Yeah, look at him. I mean,
very small.
Yeah.
Don't have a player on the court over 6'1". Jackson Dabrowski is your big.
Kentucky had Rupp's runts that year, so it's kind of what this is. And,
Jack Freeman to Lucas Myers, but guess what? They'll shoot the 3 ball. No good, though, this time, and backside board by Hunter Click. Harper has it, guarded by the man-to-man defense. Carson Hard all over him. Might have traveled, got away with it, over to Deacon. Breeding went for the steal. It is deflected by Jack and into the hands of Carson Hard. He'll attack the 10, lay it up. Shot blocked and out of bounds. We've played a minute. Nobody has scratched. Benjamin Barr is a sophomore. I think I remember him from last year's game of the Thanksgiving tournament. And number 24 rounds out their starters, Peter Shepard, a senior. Breeding. Now Dabrowski, deep three for Debo off to the left, tipped out and rebound. We'll take an offensive rebound into the hands of Carson. Breeding catch and fire. Bottom!
And Breeding kept that alive, Robbie. He's the one that tipped that out on the rebound.
It's a good sign for the senior. Blount partnership 3 ball here to start the scoring for the Govs. There's a trap on Harper. Click. Up top, Deacon for three to match. He does. It's 3-3. They'll pick up some, it's like a diamond press or a running jump. Didn't quite see. Now William Blount will bring it across the timeline with 6:11 to go. Opening quarter. Over to Carson Hard. Man-to-man defense for the Panthers. Left side, Myers. Now up top, Freeman into Dabrowski. Double teamed and trapped, and they call a reach-in foul on Deacon.
Be his first, team's first. First foul of the game. William Blount's ball underneath the basket. Tied up with 2 minutes in here, 3-3.
Breeding throws it in. Jack Freeman saves it. No, he's out of bounds. That's a good defense there by the Panthers and a turnover on the inbounds pass.
I do like this, Robbie. When you're down a little bit on size, I do like the fact that you're going to pick up some
I
pressure.
think he's going to pressure, sub a lot. Last year, you had two guys that played pretty much the whole game. And then you substitute the others. So this year's team, I think you'll have a lot of subs. I think a lot of players, like, remember when Kevin first got here, a lot of teams that were around the same bar with a nice tip to himself.
I'm going to go back and emphasize they played the whole game, deservingly so.
Right.
Both of them.
There's a three ball by Shepard to give them the lead, 6-3. And the net is strung again.
So 5:31 to go here.
Jackson will get it into Lucas. Back to Jackson. Two Jacksons on this team. We'll call Jackson or Debo. Here's Chase Campbell into the game. Finds Dabrowski short on the three. Tipped around, and the rebound will be a kick ball. It'll be Lenoir City ball. Yeah, as you see the substitutes, Chase Campbell's checked in, as had Cole Hendrickson, wearing number 32. Chase wears number 5. But yeah, number 4 is Jack Freeman. His first name is also Jackson. So Barr has it. Now to Shepard up top. Click around the horn. They go to Harper. Back to Click. Lenoir City 0-2 on the young season. But one of those opponents was Stone Memorial. So we know how good they are. Good defense there by Freeman. Now a three ball by Deacon. In and out, then back in. 6. Make it 9-3. Now 6-point lead for the Panthers, all by the three ball. Dabrowski will attack the paint, lay a shot blocked. Good block there by Deacon. Here comes Shepard. Over to Harper. Now right side to Deacon. The block on one end, the three on the other. Push.
Yeah. A lot of contact underneath, but I think he did do a push, Robbie, to begin with.
Yeah.
That he got away with.
Freeman was underneath. Good position to box him out. Boxing out, that's going to be the key this year, Stan.
Yeah.
You're going to have to root them all the way out and make sure the referee calls that contact that's in your back.
Freeman's first, team's first. 2 shots coming here for Barr.
Boxing out's one thing, but you look at this. Barr standing 6'7". You're going to have problems.
Right.
Because 6'7" is still going to be able to reach over 6 foot a lot of times.
Substitutions here for William Blount. Black and Hard check in here. They will check in for Myers and Debo.
Free throw, no good. And it'll be William Blount ball as it goes out of bounds.
4:26 here in the opening. We'll be back with you this Friday night. Big one here at the Marv as the Heritage Mountaineers come calling.
Freeman over to Hard. Squares the court. Now goes left side to Black. Now to Freeman. Thought about taking his first shot. Won't shoot it. Now goes over to Chase. Now to Seth. Catch and fire long. Backside board by Deacon. Here comes Harper into the front court to Shepard. Shepard penetrates, kicks. Click thought about it. Won't take it. There, William Blount with the man-to-man defense. Near steal by Campbell. It's off of... Ooh, I thought it might have been off of Harper. Attacking, shot up, no good. But another offensive rebound for Barr. But he misses this one. Freeman clears. He'll bring it across the timeline. Crosses over it. Gets to the free throw line. Hesitation dribble back to Hard. Hard will attack. Gets in deep. Finds Freeman. Oh, he didn't shoot it. Jay, I think he should have shot that one. He's shooting 60% from the floor is Freeman. There's a push foul on Deacon. Is that his second?
Yes, it will be, Robbie. So he's got a couple of 3 balls, but he's also got 2 fouls. So
3 guys will check in here for William Blount, 1 for Lenoir City. McKelvey checks in for the Panthers. Looks like Breeding, Myers, and I believe Debo check in here for the Govs. Here's a free ball.
Luke got it. Another 3 ball. Springing the net here. Ripping rope on a Blount partnership 3 ball Tuesday night. Jagger McKelvey is a junior. Checked in number 4 for Lenoir City.
Robbie, we don't have any 2-point. You don't have to shoot 2-point baskets.
Oh,
we got 1 free throw and 5 threes combined by the 2 teams.
Shepard, another 3, no good. High for the board was Jackson Dabrowski. He'll bring it across himself. He'll find a shooter in the corner. It's Chase Campbell. In and out. Good look there by Chase as he's a corner 3-ball shooter. Couldn't get it to go. Now Harper finds Shepard. Attacks. Hit from behind by Hard. And they're going to call it a foul.
It'll be his first. Team second on the floor. So
team third. No, team second.
Yeah.
Jimmy put 1 too many up.
Brazelton checks in here for the Panthers. He'll come in for
I
Shepard.
think he's got it.
He's a freshman. Is it 2-2 still?
It should be 2-2.
Okay, Jimmy's 1 ahead. Carson Hard.
I wonder if he put 1 on the others.
Right, that's what he's done.
Yeah.
1 of theirs on us. Harper finds Click.
Pretty sure Deacon made 2 fouls for them.
Yeah, I saw the reach in and then the 1 on the free throw. That's him.
As they kick it back out.
Now
there's an
interception there by Hard. He'll attack the 10. Floaters up, floaters too strong. Tipped up and in by Dabrowski.
That looked like it was supposed to be a tip out. Ended up going in. We'll take it.
Look what I found. It's 8-10 now. Panthers lead. Almost backcourt. Nice chase down there by Harper. We got 2 minutes to play here, second quarter. Turning the court. It's a travel. The depth will be the issue for the Panthers, I believe. And we've just now played our 3rd player in Peyton. What's Peyton's last name? Custer.
Yeah, Custer. Peyton Custer.
How many we played? Have we played the whole roster? Jack Farmer hasn't been in, and Randy Reed, Braden Bird. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jake Farmer. Has Jake Farmer been in?
Yeah, that's what I said. Jake Farmer, Reed, and Bird are the only ones I think that hadn't been in. Here's a dribble handoff to Custer, up to Seth. Looks into Dabrowski. Can't get it to him. Tough angle there. Now to Freeman. Freeman will attack, lay it up.
Oh, nice move.
He's a bucket getter.
There's a couple 2-point baskets. The tip in by Brown.
And some pressure.
Yeah.
1:20 to go, and we're tied 10-10 first quarter. Stole it here.
Again.
Peyton Custer. Oh, grab
get
it. Now he gets it to Dabrowski. Dabrowski, spin move, lay it up.
Oh.
Blew the bunny. He smoked it.
Yeah.
Here come the Panthers.
I think he was surprised he was so open.
Hesitation, pump fake, inside pass, lay it in.
Yeah.
Good pass.
Good positioning. And then Barr was able just to lay it in.
Custer has it. Thought about a 3. It's deflected out of bounds by Harper. 50.3 left. They'll bring in Smith and Shepard back.
Robbie, you talking about Coach Brewster. He had a sister that played there, too, and she could stroke it from deep, too.
I think she went to Wesleyan also. I think they both went to Tennessee Wesleyan.
Campbell checks in here for the Govs.
And Isaiah Swain, a sophomore, will check in and give Click He's got a cut. Oh, for us. Peyton Custer has a cut. See what the trainers do for that. Flare screen set by Seth for Dabrowski. Didn't take it. Now Lucas will find Dabrowski in the short corner. And cut off nicely. Breeden with a pull-up 15-footer. Looks good. Little in and out, though. Tipped up. Dabrowski's fouled in the act. Let's see if they call it in the act.
Should be.
Yep.
Because it was
a
controlled
controlled tip.
tip.
They will. Randy Reed's about to set to check in.
Swain picks up the foul. That's his first, team's third. Now, Jimmy's got that corrected, Robbie, now on the board.
Farmer and Reed will check in. Free throw is good. So really the freshman is the only kid that hasn't been into the game yet.
We get Randy Reed some sport goggles.
Yeah, I thought about that the first game I saw him. Randy Reed brings it up. His first year playing basketball off of the football field.
Yeah, usually, it's the other way around. The football players decide, or the basketball players decide they're going to go play football.
Yeah.
Got some senior football and baseball players coming out to play some hoops.
Randy's out here for this reason right here, get some ball pressure. Corner three looks long, and it is off of Lenoir City, grabs it. And up top to Shepard, 8 seconds. He carries the ball off his hip. Stolen by Reed, 4 seconds to go. He's got time. He'll find Freeman. Freeman needs to shoot it. He will. And one! Wow! At the buzzer, Jack Freeman with a big Blount partnership 3-ball, and he's got a chance for a 4-point play.
Did y'all get who fouled him?
Didn't get the number.
Okay.
It's Freeman. What's going on with the music, the cheerleaders? What is going on, guys? We got a free throw to shoot. And this is a lane violation.
Wow.
That's a lane violation. Free throw, no good. We'll take a 30-second break. It'll be possession. It'll be possession to the Panthers. William Blount with the 5. Oh, that's a walk. He started just walking with the ball. That was weird. But yeah, William Blount on a 5-0 run. Stand, I believe, right there in the quarter to take the lead, 15-12.
Really weird ending to the quarter there, Robbie.
There's people on the floor and dance teams, music played. Inside pass to Myers, back out to Dabrowski, turns the corner, back to Myers, catch, sets the feet, strokes the 3. His team can shoot it.
His second of the night.
Delay a game. Dabrowski
with the interfered with the ball coming through. That's the first time it's just a warning.
Yeah, just a warning. A little sneaky little play there by Jackson to set up the press.
Happens again, though. It will be a technical foul.
And Dabrowski with a near steal, deflected out of bounds. Second quarter 3-ball right there.
Bar checks in.
Brought to you by the Roll Arena. Party's on. Give away a player of the game. We'll get a party pack, 4 skate rentals, pizza, and a pitcher of cola. Barr picks up his dribble. Will find Smith. Now left corner air ball by Click. Click air balls it, but the backside board will be McKelvey.
No, it's on Freeman. That's his second. So teams first. Jack's got 2.
Looks like Hendrickson's probably going to get him out here.
Kelby's.
Good, yeah. Yeah, give him a little breather. He did catch fire there at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you're up 5, 6 points. No reason playing him 2.
Free throw, no good. And Bobrowski with another board. I think he's got 5 already. 3 defensive and 2 offensive. Spin, he traveled.
Yeah, he did.
But he got the bucket.
Wow.
I guess when he spun, he kind of kept his left pivot down. Maybe they give him the benefit of the doubt there. 20-13 in favor of the Govs.
A lot of times I feel like if it looks good, they give it to him.
All right.
If it looks
Awkward, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
It's a bad hedge right there by Seth. It's a cheap foul.
His first, Pete's second here in the second quarter.
2 fouls.
Yeah, this early, a minute in, you don't want to do that. You don't want to get him in the double bonus.
We already got 1 starter on the bench. Need Seth on the bench. Smith has it left side to Click. Click goes to Harper. That's a little catch it, fired.
Nice stroke. What great feet.
Will Harper is a sophomore. And a turnover.
I thought he looked kind of young, so he got a nice stroke.
He knew what to do with it, didn't he?
Yeah. Might need to put on a little muscle, though.
Kind of looks like John Morant with that wearing number 12 down there.
Yeah.
There's a steal by Cole. Cole will take it all the way, lay it up. He's fouled. See if it's Smith or Harper. Called on Smith.
That'll be Smith's first foul of. What did the official go and say?
Seth?
Yeah.
I think it was something about them getting the ball. I think it might have kept playing that person. I don't know. That stroke looks good right there. Cole's got a good stroke. He's coming off the baseball diamond. First action in varsity basketball.
Jake Farmer checks in here, also from the baseball.
Yep, 3 baseball players out.
Yeah, Cole, the catcher, good hand-eye coordination. He saw it on that steal.
Like his free throw stroke. 22-16, you're scoring.
Pass over the top, caught by Deacon. Nearly stolen from behind by Farmer. Now to McKelvey. His shot, oh, nice up and under, but he blew the money.
He hooked him out of bounds.
Either one, you can call the hook or out of bounds.
Yeah, that's probably the better one to call right there, the out of bounds.
Score update in Knoxville, 26-18, ball's on top. 9 minutes remaining in the first half.
Big ACC, SEC challenge.
Late game's going to be a good one with Kentucky and Clemson for sure. That one's only, I think that was a pickle. Oh yeah, they almost made the Final Four last year.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a whole totally different team. It's a portal, Robbie.
I know, but there's obviously something there. Kentucky's got a whole new team too. A lot better team than they had. They look different, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Here comes Seth Breeding. Over to Myers. Another one. Short. Good look. Just on line. Too short. Rebound by Barr. Near steal by Farmer in the backcourt. 5:19 to go. The Govs by 6. Here comes Lenoir City with the ball. And Farmer with a reach-in foul. The team third.
His first.
Chase Campbell will check in and give Seth Breeding. Breeding and Hendrickson. And Ethan Black will check in also.
What do we got?
Timeout by Lenoir City. Coach Brewster calls this timeout. It's going to be brought to you by the Bonderburger, corner of 411 and Foothills Mall Drive. It'll be a 30-second break. We will keep it here and talk a little shop. So far, your first look of the Govs here in their home opener Carter. Last year, this team graduated a couple guys that won 78 ball games. So they got a lot of replacement. One finished number 1 on the all-time leading scorer list. One finished number 2 all-time leading scoring list. So in William Blount history, a lot to replace. But I like what we've seen so far on this team of their athleticism and their shooting.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of going into this, we knew it was going to be sort of a new look Govs. Same head coach, but lost a lot of talent to college and graduation. So it's definitely exciting to see. It's exciting to see them put up the 3 ball. A lot of outside scoring.
So last year going into the game, the season, we had an over-under for about 9.5 technicals called on Coach Wendell and 2 ejections, 1.5 ejections. Layup by Barr there. This year, I don't think he'll get ejected. I think it'll take something astronomical for him to get ejected.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot less pressure on it too, you know, Robbie.
Yeah, he had a state caliber team.
Yeah.
Dabrowski in the paint, no good. Travel. Oh, he got rid of the ball. Nice play. Here's a run out from Deacon and a quick run. Well, he blew it. Push foul on Myers, team 4th. Yeah.
Lucas is first.
Well, 3 years in a row, you finish in the top 7 in the state, you know, in the AP ranking. So you gotta, you know what your program Kevin built, but it's all got to be replaced this year with only 1 returning player. Corner, nice. It's the second time he used that move, and this one he finished. Nice move by McKelvey. McKelvey is 11th grader. Well, they have 4 seniors on the team. At the top, Campbell has it. Finds Black. Black, one of the heady players that does a little bit of everything. Myers gets in deep, and his pass is stolen. Chance to take the lead. If Deacon shoots the 3, he won't. He'll pass it up. Shot blocked by Black. That's what I'm saying. Black will do a little bit of everything. He'll find Campbell. Campbell dribbles it off his foot. Fouls, 2 free throws coming your way, Mr. Deacon. What are we doing?
Well, that's one of those 2 early fouls right there, Robbie. That wasn't necessarily Campbell's fault. He kind of got caught right there and tripped over it. Picked up the foul, but he had a couple of them early on. You rule 3:50 to go is the thing, Robbie. We're just at a little past the halfway point of the quarter.
Yeah.
Shooting 2 every time.
This lead was 6 with the ball. Now it's about to be tied. Substitute in. You have to bring Freeman back in. He's got to play without fouling for 3:50.
That's Deacon 7th point. Get a couple of 3s to start the game.
Well, let him shoot.
I don't think that's the one you want to line.
Shepard and Smith checked in here.
We're tied 22-22. Long pass, hard to make. Speaking of Kate, I went and watched him last Wednesday. Yeah, he's into the starting lineup now, averaging around 12 points a game. Now, there's a point-blank turnover back to us. And they got a really good team, so for him to be starting.
They were down 2 to Chattanooga.
Yeah, they got a good team. I think they're leading their conference for sure out there at Johnson University. So we'll keep track of the Govs.
Tony Jones still.
Yes,
assistant coach
there for Logan Sharp. Here's Hard with it, travel. Back-to-back turnovers for Carson Hard.
See what they've got some high-powered coaches. They got Dave Serrano, the baseball coach there.
Division I pedigree, huh?
Yeah.
SEC pedigree.
Yeah.
Nice move there by Shepard. Finds Barr. That's a tough 2. Bad shot by Barr. Rebound by Breeden. Jack Freeman has it, pushing it across. He'll cross over. Hesitation dribble, spin to the paint, lost the handle on it. Stolen away, restolen. Here comes Lenoir City. Don't foul, Jack. Jack will get a re-steal, and that's a foul on number 12, Harper.
His first, only the second whistle against Lenoir City thus far in the second period. Some non-shooting there with 3 minutes to go. We have won on a little bit of a scoring lull right here, Robbie. Seems like we've been stuck on 22 for a while.
Yep. Corner to Chase. Now back to Carson. It's back to Black. Nebraska's got set to check in, or has he got 2 fouls?
No, he does not.
Carson hard shot. Not a move by Carson, but the shot was blocked.
Jackson's not playing.
Okay, so I guess he's getting extra breathing. Still working back from the football shape. It's a little different.
It is different. A lot of continuous running here. Back and forth.
Freeman has it in a tie ball game. Uses a dribble. Now hands it to Campbell. Over set. Black cuts through. Hand off to Hart. He tries to turn the corner. And he's tied up. And travels. And another turnover for the Govs this quarter. I think we have more turnovers than we have shot attempts.
Probably do, Rob. We only got 7 points here. We've only made 2 field goals, a couple of free throws as well. But
we'll have some substitutes coming to the table. 4 new guys coming in. Next whistle, here's Smith with it. Down to Harper. He'll catch again. Short this time. Good board there by Campbell. He'll clear it over to Breedy. Breedy will push it across. Finds Hard. Hard up top to Campbell. Now Black has it. There's Freeman. Somebody needs to attack. There's a look at it. Luckily, Lenoir City.
Oh, I thought 2 here.
Yeah, I thought that was awful too.
Wow.
Preston Smith.
Give it to Lenoir City on the turn. Friday night, we'll be back here. 6 o'clock action as the Lady Govs take on the Lady Mountaineers first. And it'll be the boys to follow. Corner 3, Shepherd. Long rebound, Freeman. And then we'll have to go in a tie ball game. A long scoring drought for the Govs.
Robbie, I know that Heritage, both their teams have very high expectations coming into the season.
They'll get humbled a little bit tonight, though, as they go to Sevier County. Freeman.
Both of them, you think? The girls are pretty good.
Both probably. That's a half. Let the first button go. But, yeah, for sure the boys. The boys already beat Maryland. Sevier County boys have already beat Maryland this year.
Which is loaded
terrible team. But they were missing Will Jones and Brody Smith.
Right.
2 of their players.
Yeah.
But not 2 of their key players.
Yeah.
2 of their.
I think Brody will be towards the end of the year.
By the, yeah.
But, I mean, they still are really, really deep. What is that Heritage Mountain here? Maryland Rebels.
Hand check call, click here.
That will be foul number 4 about Lenoir City. Clicks first, so 1:05 to go. The next one will put the Governors in the bonus. Maybe that's what we need, Robbie, to get to the line to break the scoring drought.
Shoot 82%.
But there it is.
We'll shoot 82% from the free throw line, so yeah, this should be an opportunity for good.
Nebraska. The line.
22 on the foul. Let's see how many that's on the bar. First.
Team 5th. And Nebraska to the line.
Well, the dance team at halftime. Stay tuned on the video screen. You'll see them.
First one by Debo is good.
Perfect. 3 for 3 from the stripe, Robbie. No effects of football, throwing the football. 4 weeks ago, I guess now, right?
2 for 2. Give the Govs a 2-point lead.
He did miss one at corner. I do know that. Last year, I don't think he missed one.
I was talking about
free throw.
tonight.
Yeah. 2-point lead for the Govs finally. A minute to play before half. Click with it. Running by Myers. Cleveland's been man-to-man the whole time. Randy Reach checked in here. Corner 3 for the lead is good.
Kelvy.
Kelvy.
He's got 6 points for them here in the second quarter.
Myers attacks. Shot up, blocked. 30 second timeout called by Coach Wendell. This timeout will be brought to you by Tim Tippett, award-winning realtor, realty executives, 806-7255. We'll take a 30-second break. Into Myers, back to Dabrowski. Short jumper, long left, and a rebound by Click and the Panthers. They have a chance to take the last shot at the quarter. And he turns it over. No! No!
No.
No! No! Help
Ask
me,
for some
Webb.
help.
No! Okay. No worries. Vesby said he might have missed it, but he made his call, so. Kevin. 25 seconds here left. Randy Reed tries for a steal, can't get it. 20 seconds. Panthers has it with Harper. Left side, guarded by Custer. This guy gets us some hands with free throws coming your way. Mr. Harper. Wow. They're playing the same way down there. Two shots.
Knocks down the first. Three guys in for Willing Blunt.
Offensive defensive situation here. Campbell, Freeman, and Reading check in for the final 15 seconds. Long on this one and rebound.
That's a foul.
Yep.
Okay, they got it.
Nebraska would get another rebound.
We'll switch free throw lines.
Shepard picks up his second.
A foul 82 feet from the basket. And a team that hasn't made a field goal stand in at least, what, about 6 minutes?
They're going to get 2 field goals the whole quarter.
Yeah, it had to be early.
Yeah. Myers hit one early, hit 3, and then Dabrowski, I think.
Yeah, but Myers hit that early to make it put it a 5-0 run. Short free throw.
I jinxed him last time. Shepard's going to check out for 2.
Got that one here on this one. And Iowa City with a 1-point lead. Leave up full court pressure. Kelby has it, guarded by Reed. Gets by him, now he's in track. Picked up by Dabrowski. Guarded by Harper. Harper right side to Click. Big 3 here at the buzzer. A little short of the buzzer, really, 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Cole at the buzzer. Too strong. Your score at the half, William Blount trails by 1. North City 26, William Blount 25. We'll take a 2-minute break as you watch the dance team and the cheerleaders perform.
Back at William Blount High School, halftime show as you see the halftime shootout. And Scott Cup running it down there, and they can get in for a small fee. I guess it's $1, right? I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is, Carter?
I believe it's $1. Score and have a chance to come back at the end of the season
for a shootout. So, anyway, halftime show brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Give Nate a call for free estimates, free inspections. William Blount down 26-25 in a very good first half here. And we'll move into our stats with Stan, brought to you by Red Tech, the best refrigerant in the business for LG appliances. 865-983-1633 is your number to give Red Tech a call. Here is your first half scoring for William Blount. They are led by Jackson Dabrowski with 9 points for William Blount. Lucas Myers has added 6 points, 5 points from Jack Freeman, 3 points from Seth Breeding, 2 points from Cole Hendrickson for a total of 25. Lenoir City is led by Matthew Deacon with 8 points, 6 points from McKelvey, 5 points from Barr, 4 points from Harper, and 3 points from Peter Shepard to round out the scoring, and that is one more than William Blount, 26 for the Panthers. 26-25 is your halftime score. We'll take another short 1-minute break, and we'll be back here to discuss some second half options and so forth. You're watching on Gov Nation Network and Voice of Champions. Back at William Blount High School, where Carter, we have seen a display of shooting here. As the halftime show, we were sitting here watching the shootout. By the way, this is the Heartland Roofing halftime show, but how many shots did you count went in about?
So far, we have had one shooter make it. I joked off air, almost another, off to the left. I joked off air that all the guys were making it last year on the basketball team this year. So only one made it tonight. Cup said he's never had a night where nobody's made it, and it was borderline embarrassing.
That's what he said. He called him out, borderline embarrassing. And then right after he did that, though, somebody drained it.
Yep.
So about 5 shots after he said that. So anyway, we got at least one in the books here. If nothing else, Carter, that guy's going to win at the end of the year if nobody else can hit the shot the rest of the year.
Absolutely.
So we'll see. But regardless, anyway, Tennessee basketball, you've got an update for us. It's getting late in the first half.
Yeah, about 2.5 remaining here in the first half. Vols up 10. A little bit of a slow start, been kind of streaky here and there, but up 43-33 with the basketball.
And I've not seen any of that game, but I can already tell you right now, Rick Barnes is not going to be happy with giving up 33 points.
Oh, absolutely not. No, anytime they score more than 20, I think he's upset.
So regardless, we'll keep you informed on that as that game goes. ACC, SEC shootout, 10 games tonight, 6 games tomorrow night. Women's starts tomorrow night, too. There's some women's games tomorrow night. I think the Lady Vols off to a pretty good start, 5-0.
Yeah.
Be their first real test. Florida State, not a powerhouse, but decent. They're about ranked. They just barely missed the rankings like Tennessee did. So,
Ken Caldwell really has things going over there on the summit for the Lady Vols. Very high-powered, explosive, and fun offense. Fun as we've seen 3 5-star commits so far in her first recruiting class.
Yeah, and I think he's got 5 commits inside the top 100.
Yeah.
And so we'll see how that goes. But that's tomorrow night. Women ACC SEC shootout. That'll be tomorrow night and Thursday night. Lady Vols play tomorrow night. Earlier tonight, if you missed it, the college football rankings came out, and no real change up top. Oregon 1, Texas 2. I think Penn State is now 3.
And then they moved Notre Dame into the top 4.
4.
So, but Notre Dame cannot have a bye.
No.
So
but that almost guarantees Notre Dame's going to be one of the hosts. One of the 4 hosts.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be Notre Dame, the loser, I would assume, of the SEC championship, the loser of the Big Ten championship, and then probably going to end up being Ohio State.
That's going to be the controversial one right there.
And then a lot of controversy, really. Everybody but this team in the SEC. Alabama backdoors their way in as the 9-3 team at number 11. So that sets them up to be the 12 seed. Kind of surprising. I know Rob isn't too happy. His Miami Hurricanes not in the college football playoff right now, sitting at 12, first one out.
Unfortunate, as they went with the name instead of the resume.
Yep.
Robbie, I got a question. I watched a lot of that Syracuse game Saturday. Why'd they kick the field goal late? It's not go for it.
Because I would have went for it because you got them down there anyways. You need a touchdown, but anything he's done on the field is very questionable. Now, as far as in the living room and stuff, he's been good. But Cristobal has made some crazy decisions.
I'm going to put as we get started here in the second half, I'm going to put my eggs with Cam rather than my defense.
Yeah, right. The defense ain't stopped nobody. So, that's another reason why I said that. I know it's 4th and 12 or whatever, but.
You like Cam Ward anywhere inside of 4th and 15, though. Yeah.
Well, I was saying a crack of their defense. Their defense is horrible.
Right. You're okay. We're going to score and then give the ball back to Syracuse, the number 1 passing offense in the country. Here's a nice move by Barr after William Blount turns it over, and a lead is up to 3 just like that as the 2 football coaches joined us up here in the Gov Nation quarters, Claybo and Reeves.
Yeah, I think they have a bone to pick with you about some of your second guessing them through the football season.
Is that what they come up to say? I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it one bit.
I told them everything, Robbie, even everything you said off the air.
Jackson blocked, and here comes the Panthers.
That's an easy 3.
Short rebound.
Myers, they're going to battle, call a jump.
It'll be possession of Lenoir City.
Yeah, kind of back and forth on whether or not Deacon was still in bounds whenever they finally tied it up.
Speaking of Lucas, his sister, is she still at
King? Is that where she is?
No, she is at
Milligan.
She started at Tusculum and moved her way to Milligan. I believe she is still at Milligan.
Yeah.
That's a foul.
McKenna Myers with a great one here. William Blount. And as you said, it's going to be number 11. Dabrowski's only his first. Team's first in the second half. At this point, we already had 2 in the second quarter.
Corner 3, Harper. Off long. What?
That's over the back there. I mean,
just around the neck is all. He was grabbing him by the neck, trying to reach for the ball. Freeman, I know he battled foul trouble. I don't think he scored in the second quarter, did he?
No, because he set out a lot, Robbie, with the fouls.
Comes in averaging 14, 13 and a half a game.
He's got 5 tonight.
There it is.
There we go.
Breeding knew it, too.
Third quarter 3 balls brought to you by Murphy Bobcat. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name a Murphy Bobcat player of the game. Hopefully have an interview with them also.
We're all knotted up.
Oh, he's tripped by Campbell. Number 5 will get the foul.
His second. Team second here.
Second, team second.
They'll get it to Shepard. Turns the corner, spin move in the paint. 3 ball short. Barely draws iron. Oh my goodness. Barr's the only one heads up enough, and he tipped it out to one of the players.
Mental
Around
lapse
the horn,
there.
Harper again. Oh, Shepard, another offensive rebound. My goodness. It's just hard to watch this. And a 2-point bucket.
Mental lapse led to a 2-point bucket. If you're going to let it go out of bounds, you at least got to box out.
And a turnover. Hard got into the trap at the corner. They turn him over, and a 3 ball in and out. Rebound Dabrowski. He's going towards the trap.
So he got pushed.
Tennessee with a 10-point lead over at the Food City Center. Is that what's called now? Food City Center?
TBA at the Food City Center.
Food City Arena. 10-point lead for the Vols. Ranked third. Are they up to third in AP?
Yes. Third in both polls.
Left side Breeding. 5 minutes to play here in the third. Trailing by 2 are the Govs. Freeman will get it. Turnover. Another turnover. We have got a lot of turnovers. I liked it when we played with better pace. There's a turnover here. Farmer has it. He's dribbling through everybody. He will find, he's missing Freeman. Now Freeman has it in the corner. He'll attack. Shot up, shot in.
That's a tough take.
Freeman averaging 13. You know, Caden only averaged about that many as a sophomore. He got his way to 2,000.
I know one thing, Robbie, that
Oh my goodness.
Freeman had an incredible Rocky Top League this fall.
Yeah,
I saw him on Twitter every night or
over 20.
Yeah. I mean, he was putting up 30-something some nights. And
yeah, he's a bucket getter.
that might say
Not saying he's going to get to Caden. I'm just saying as that age, as a sophomore, because remember, Caden didn't play as a freshman because of COVID.
And we know that Rocky Top League is not the best defensive league.
That's true. There's a little more harder defense being played out here tonight by the Panthers. Campbell will throw it out to Farmer. With a tie ball game here, we'll reset the offense with Dabrowski. He doesn't use the screen. He's getting a spin move. Gets in, shot up, no good, and tipped out and rebounded by Shepard. The Panthers are pushing it every time, though, too, Stan. I like that. Steps into a 3. It's short, and a rebound by Dabrowski, his 7th. He's got Seth. Left side 3 ball. Ball!
He knew it.
3 in the net.
Well, Seth last year didn't touch the floor a whole lot, but we knew he could stroke it from the perimeter.
Yeah. He has always been a shooter. And you talk about another guy that came out and played football his senior year, one of them receivers that had a great season on the gridiron. And he's still getting his legs back under him. He's one of the fastest kids around. Stolen by Breeding. Over to Cole. Cole will find Jack. Jack will fire a 3. Strong. It was on line. That would have blew the roof up here at the Marv. But here's a Jack free throw, or steal. Oh, misses the
opportunity.
He'll earn free throws.
Yep, he'll go to the line for 2.
Harper picks up his 2nd.
Good on the first one.
Eight points now for Mr. Freeman. 9.
That one touched a little bit of the rim, so he would think that would be a miss for him. Here's Harper with it. Goes with a 5-point lead. 3 to play in the third. Click. Guarded by Myers. Good D. Steph. Almost stole it into the hand of Barr. Trap him. Timeout by Lenoir City coach Brewster. This timeout will be a 30-second. Brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers. Give them a call, 977-6853. the Tyler Hood days, right? Somewhere around there. Right side, 3-ball Deacon, good. And that's a big shot. He strings the net. They were in jeopardy of William making a big run here. So that one, just like the girls in the game, there's a big 3 there by Deacon. His third one.
Ooh, almost. I think it's a really good timeout by Dylan Cruz.
Double dribble?
Yeah, he lost control of it. I think it was a really good call, timeout, because he saw his team kind of, and he ran that play, I think, just for them to get Deacon, his best shooter, wide open 3 in the corner.
Harper now left side with McKelvey. And just like that, LC has the lead.
Yeah, that timeout, like you said, Stan, calmed them down, and then another turnover by the Govs.
Freeman threw it to nobody. So he was trapped, left his feet. Non-fundamental pass there leads to another third quarter turnover. I can get Jason McCall's stats after this one. It's a lot of turnovers. I think around the 15-point marker already. 3 in a row for Lenoir City. This one's too strong, but the board by Harper. And a steal. I think Campbell might have pushed it from behind. Here comes Breeding into the front court. Pull up 15-footer short. Rebound Deacon. Stolen by Myers and a jump ball. We'll take that possession. Substitutions coming in. Black, Dabrowski, and Hard. Breeding, Myers, and Campbell will check out. We'll leave Freeman and Hendrickson on the court. And tomorrow night I'll be at the elementary tournament over at Eagleton.
They're playing Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday I got some games.
They have Friendsville with girls Thursday.
Okay, they advanced.
Yeah,
Waiting on your boys.
They're down big right now.
Oh, there's a carry by Freeman. They didn't call it. Hard will get in.
I think they're at Eagleton Thursday.
Harper steps into a 3. Wow. They've got a 4-point lead. They were down 5 just a minute ago.
But they hit 3 threes, Robbie, in a row by 3 different players. Now, of course, it's Deacon, McKelvey, and Harper.
Freeman has it. Hand check call on Shepard. They had 3 to give, so that'll be underneath.
NBA and 1 right there.
3 side out, actually.
Third foul on Shepard. So he's the first player for either team to get into some foul issues with 3.
15 to play here in the third. 1-point deficit at halftime is now built up to 4. Ethan Black with it, turns the corner, shot up, blocked. Got in too deep, didn't know where to go. Here's Harper again. He'll attack, lay it up, no good. Rebound.
Shepard.
He missed it though. Freeman boards it for the Govs. Got a minute to play, about 50 seconds actually. Around his back, guarded all the way by Harper. Good defense without fouling. Freeman gets in, finds Hard. Where's he going? Going into the paint.
Draws the foul. Still have 1 more to give, so that'll be gone shooting. But that's Shepard's 4th. So back-to-back fouls by Shepard. He only has 3 points, but he's been enforced underneath.
Inside pass to Hendrickson, going to be knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Black will trigger it in. He will throw it up top to Harper. That could have been a foul on Harper. Instead, it's another turnover. Lay it up, lay it in. A 6-point deficit.
An 11-0 run, Robbie.
Where's the bucket coming from? Dabrowski, 10 seconds. The attack. There's a foul and free throws. We needed that. Well, and Harper got away with one on the left side over there, right in front of the camera. On the last possession.
That was on Harper.
Yeah.
Harper's third.
Well, and Lenoir City has done a really good job this quarter of protecting the perimeter, making William Blount go inside, and that's really their kryptonite. Debo knocks down the first.
Friendly touch.
Defense for offense here is Randy Reed. Custer checks in.
Completing those free throws, you got to have a stop here. Kelby has it. Jackson fouls. We had a foul to give, but don't really necessarily want Jackson to take it.
Right. It's only the second, though, of the game.
Now, Reed right here.
Actually, still haven't got foul to give. That was just 3 right there, so 3.2. Yeah, you don't want Jackson to do it.
Braden Bird's going to get his first touch here. Debo's going to come out.
Maybe get a deflection. He's the biggest player in the program at 6'3". There's the deflection by Cole. Oh, Black had a chance for it. Shot up. Oh, he about made it. We'll take a 30-second. We'll take a 60-second break. In the quarter, William Blount trails by 4. He's watching YouTube.
Fourth quarter action, 41-37. The Panthers with a 4-point lead in the basketball. And we're going to have a push on Dabrowski. That's Dabrowski's third, and that's a quick third to pick up, guys.
Yeah, you didn't want him to get it right there. It's 9 seconds into the fourth quarter. Great inbounds right there. Took advantage of the size, and Deacon lays it in.
Bad corner to be trapped in. William Blount luckily able to break it. And then ball stolen away.
And a foul by Myers. these guys, they've had some close losses this year. The team learning to win. They've had one blowout, 2 close single-digit losses.
Carter's the team that beat them, right?
Yeah, they were down 3 at halftime and lost by 40. Yeah.
Carter's very good.
Yeah, they are. Well, the game, we played them back-to-back. They lost by 8 the first time. That's a foul on Barr, 22 white or black. He grabbed the arm.
West Burdick's jump ball possession goes to William Blount. So.
Foul. But it's not Wes's call. Wes was on the other side. It's this official over here that had it. 6-point deficit, 7:20 to go here in the fourth. Home opener for the Govs.
We're going to call Dabrowski for his
fourth.
foul. with 7:14 remaining in the game. So he's going to have to come out.
So in about a minute of regulation, going back to the third quarter, he picked up 3 fouls, guys. 1 in the third and 2 here in the fourth. So with 11 points, leading scorer is on the bench right now.
That time because just lackadaisical dribbling. Knew the ball was going to be attempted still the entire time.
3 balls short this time by Lenoir City. Here's Myers. They're all over the ball. Barely getting it across the timeline. Is Myers. Now he's stripped. Myers, how many points does Myers has? He comes in averaging 13 a game.
6. He's hit 2 threes.
Okay, he can get to his average.
I think Harper thought that ball might have been off Myers. He stripped him there.
Freeman has it. He'll pump fake. Mid-range pull-up block. Out of bounds off Lenoir City, though.
Yeah. Once again, Lenoir City doing a really good job protecting the perimeter, making William Blount go inside.
Yeah, running us off the line right here. They know the 3 ball. There's a deep one by Luke. Off left, rebound, bar. Harper will bring it across. 6.5 to play. Left side, he goes to McKelvey. Down to Smith. Working it around. All the Panthers with the 6-point lead in the ball. There's a hold by Freeman. He turns it over, luckily. But they didn't call the foul. We got lucky they didn't call that foul as Freeman had it. They were holding arms, locked in arms. They might be going to prom together. Here comes Lucas into the front court. He's got Black with him. Reset. There's Carson Hard with it. Skips it across to Freeman. Freeman turns the corner, picks up his dribble, now hands to Black. Black to Seth. Seth fire away. Bottom! Had to have it.
Just keep letting him get the ball.
Fourth quarter 3 balls brought to you by Henderson Lumber Company.
That's his 4th of the night, Robbie. He has 12 points now to lead William Blount.
He hasn't put up many shots either. I'm assuming one of the Lenoir City players gave the student section a little bit of interaction. They started cheering. They're almost a turnover.
That is a turnover.
And we're throwing it to nobody.
Back to him.
It's like when William Blount has the chance to shift momentum and gain some points back, they turn the ball right over back to him.
Harper got the lane. Kicks it out for a big 3 ball by Smith.
Wow, is that his first?
That's his first points of the night.
Wow. Myers turns it all the way, laid up, blocked, and foul call. We see it's Harper or Deacon.
That will get Lucas to the line, though.
Be on
Deacon. That's his 3rd. Only the first whistle against the Panthers here in the 4th quarter. William Blount's already at 4. First shot good, second shot good. So Myers knocks down both of those. Give him 8 points on the night. 1 point to the pool within William Blount within 4, 46-42. A little over 5 minutes to go in this one. Looks like it may come down, guys, like the girls' contest. Maybe the final possession here. William Blount can hang in there.
Don't want to leave him open.
He missed this time, though. Smith hit the ball go, and then there was a tip out of bounds. Touch last by Barr. I thought Barr shoved him. He did, and it was out of bounds off Reedy. Sometimes the referees just call that as a compromise. But late in the game,
we need the fouls.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but obviously West had a much better angle than I did, much closer to the play.
Also, he's definitely playing more physical than they have been. No fouls. Only 1 so far. 4.5 to play. Govs trail by 4. Home opener here at the Marv. Bill Wallace Court. The Govs on a Tuesday night. Ice cold outside. They're getting cold in here. Campbell shot blocked by Barr.
Don't understand that take, guys.
He's only 6'8".
Yeah.
Here comes the Panthers. Inside pass stolen by Campbell. Reading with it. He'll pull up. Transition. He's fouled. Bar.
I believe that's going to be 3. Yeah, it is.
Wow, we'll take it. I don't know if he was on the line or not. It was going to be very close.
Orange line.
Not the blue line.
Yeah, he was close to the blue, but I think he.
They called that on Brazelton, not Barr.
Okay, the freshman Brazelton with the foul.
Yeah, his first.
Wait, remember last year against Bearden?
That who? Wait, Brazelton's not in the game.
Okay, he said 15.
10.
10. Okay, I was getting ready to say. I think he's the shooter. The shooter's 15.
Yeah.
Breeding knocks down the first.
So Click made the foul, his second.
Seth needs a second. We'll have one more to cut the deficit to 1. Dabrowski on the bench with 4 fouls. Good. Seth makes all 3. I think he won the free throw contest. No, Grant Campbell, Grant Russell did. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. No, you're right. He did win. Corner 3 by Smith, 2 in a row.
Well, actually had a miss in there, but
2 out of 3.
yeah. 2 big shots for him, though.
And a 4-point lead. The match that put the lead right back to 4. William Blount in possession. Freeman has it. We'll find Freeman. He had it. Now Campbell will penetrate. Pick the Freeman. Freeman will penetrate. Be bear hugged right there by number 10.
That'll be Click's third. Team's third.
4th.
Okay, there was one that we missed then.
They'll take him out and bring in McKelvey. Timeout, William Blount. This timeout's going to be brought to you by Yearwood Motorsports. Give them a call, 324-2008. We'll take a short break. Left side, around the horn, Luke Myers, off to the left, Black puts it up, he's fouled, no call. Already got fouled on the putback, and here comes Lenoir City. Smith for 3 out of 4, it's in.
Wow. The kid scored a point, Robbie.
Yeah, it's in the 4th quarter, and he's hit 3. This is kind of like that night Gray from Hardin Valley, remember?
Just too far behind. A lot of traffic.
This one's getting out of hand. Dabrowski's got to come in quicker. Leads up to 9. 2:50 to play. Corner 3. In and out. Yeah, it's a tough break. Myers shot up, no good. Black shot up, foul. This time called.
Maybe a bar. 2 shots coming from Black. You said foul is on. It is on bar, and that is his second. Will be in the bonus from here on in. Both teams in the bonus, actually, at 2:38. Black's first toss is good. His first point of the night.
So free throw champion was Cole Hendrickson.
Oh.
So thank you to Donnie Everett. Long on this one. Free throw. Jump ball should be called travel.
There it is.
Okay, I was about to say, you can't.
Yeah, had to be one or the other there, but you know, it really should have been the jump. I finally got it, but
8-point deficit, Lenoir City with the ball.
alternate possession goes to City.
Hard checks in for the shooter, Black.
Smith on fire, so much fire that he's burned his shoelaces. He's now having to get new shoelaces, and there they are. bucket. He just came untied. Oh, turnover. Kelby on the line.
Could be big. William Blount looking
Got to put a bucket here. Somehow.
Need somebody to pass it in.
Who can make a bucket? Myers has had some opportunities. Freeman needs to get going. Here comes Dabrowski at the top. Now to Freeman. Freeman's got a look. No, didn't take it. Now he'll shoot it long. Rebound. Tipped out of bounds by Oklahoma City. What's Cole doing? Referee will look at that and think your team touched it.
Breeding is going to check back in. He will check in for Myers.
I do. I have had some calls where I let the players dictate it. No, it's really hard at that level because they'll just go the other way sometimes. There's a
Got to be
foul
a
on
push
that.
behind.
Is that free throws?
Yes.
For the free throw champion, we just mentioned Cole Hendrickson.
Barr picks up his third. 2:17 to go. Yeah, elementary referee may be the hardest to officiate because you can't call everything.
Right.
Because you'll never score.
Finish the game.
Yeah. And so, I mean.
You got to pick your spot.
Yeah. And they're kids. They're learning.
Jinx, the free throw champion, Hendrickson.
Tennessee has ballooned their lead at 55-39 now.
Hendrickson rattles this.
So only giving up 4 points in the second half.
Yep.
And how many minutes?
Now Kelby has it. From Harper. 2:14 to play. 7-point lead for the Panthers. 10 seconds.
That's got to be close.
Misses the layup. He's left it short. Short arm special. Scott cut. Goes to William Blount this time.
2:02 to go. William, got to have a bucket here. Got to be just about perfect. He's got Breeding ahead. Can't get it to him. Now he'll retreat. Spin in the paint. Shot up. Tough two.
That is a good shot by Dabrowski.
His first basket. He's had some free throws.
Kelby. Oh, Carson had a chance to get a steal. Harper's going to fire away. It's long. Rebound into the hands of Dabrowski. He's fouled. No call by Deacon. Left side, Jack Freeman. Thought about it. Can't get it down by 5. Now to Breeding. Breeding will go to Freeman. Get a layup here. A tackle. There it is. Oh, he hit the bottom of the backboard.
Kind of lost his balance. I wonder if he bumped him a little bit with his body. But
You got to be stronger than that. Here's a timeout by Coach Brewster. This will be brought to you by Bonnerberger, corner of 411 and Foothills Mall Drive. Stop in for their specials this week. We will take a 30-second break. Five-point deficit. Here comes the Panthers. Trap. Now they get it out of there, working around the horn. Right side.
You're going to have to force a turnover here.
for a foul.
A little foul click, but they had a foul to give though.
Yep.
It's on Myers.
Lucas is third.
3 on him. Seth has how many fouls?
Seth only has 1.
Seth can be real aggressive. Get it to Harper.
They tried the foul right there.
Next foul, Deacon.
Man, that's what you don't want to foul. They tried to foul the first guy through there, Click. They called that on Lucas, his fourth. So Lucas can't foul. Let's see, it's Mr. Deacon misses one.
Take it. One more. Give us one more miss, and we'll have to try to get a bucket.
You got to box out and get the board, too.
Yeah, big bar. Seth's going to have to box out.
Ain't going to matter. He's going to make that one.
Get it to Myers.
Got to go quick here.
Right side hard. Left side, Freeman in the corner. Now posted up Dabrowski. Back to Freeman. One more pass to Seth. Shot up. Long. Rebound by Myers. Knocked out of his hands. Here comes Harper. In the front court. Finally, Carson fouls. 26.8 left. It'll send Click to the free throw line. This game is just about on ice.
They called that on Dabrowski. He was fouled out.
Is that not on hard?
Dabrowski fouls out with 13 points. 2 shots coming here.
So I believe the Justin Bieber chant got to him a little bit on that one.
Oh, baby, baby, baby.
Making it a 3-point possession here.
These are 2 bricks. Don't matter. Another rebound.
Got the rebound. Adios. There it is.
Yes, brought to you by Realty Resource.
Hard picks up the foul. We never did do an adios in the girls' game. I guess I should have done that at the end of the game, shouldn't I? Harper misses again. Timeout. William Blount. So
Timeout brought to you by Realty Executives. Tim Tipton, 806-7255. We'll take a break.
all right, Robbie, we're back here. It's a big shot here to make it 3 possessions.
And he rattles it home.
4 times that they tried before they were able to do that.
Friday night, the Govs will be hosting the Mountaineers. That'll be our next broadcast. Here's a cross-court turnover. Again, too many turnovers. I'll get the numbers, but my goodness, it's been a turnover fest. And the home opener, not good for the Govs.
And Lucas just fouled out with 8 points. Well,
At the conclusion of the game, we'll name our Murphy Bobcat player of the game. And I think that's going to be Seth Breeding, Stan.
yeah, he has 15 points, I believe, Robbie. Count that up just to make sure.
We'll get Seth his T-shirt and his party pack from the Roll Arena.
You guys,
Guys favoring that shoulder on that bounce pass.
That's the shoulder he injured. Had injury all season probably. Harper makes this one. He'll have one more. North City's going to sweep tonight. I didn't see the JV score.
William Blount won the JV game.
A varsity sweep.
No good. Henderson throws it to Lenoir City. It's another turnover. And we're fouling for some reason. This would think we got a 10-point play with 8 seconds.
Harper back to the line with 8.8 to go. All academic here.
At this point, it's just free throw practice.
Well, Harper's 50%.
Well, some might call it LeBroning, pat statting. Some of you guys might say LeBron just pads his stats at this age.
He stays at 50% coming in those twos.
Farmer ahead to Campbell. Campbell thinks about it, now finds Farmer. He's got to shoot one. He will. He will make it at the buzzer. Your final score, Lenoir City 57, the Govs fall 52. We'll take a 2-minute break. Come back with the wrap-up show here from the Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium. All right, back here with the Heartland Roofing postgame report. Give Nate a call, 865-323-5933, as we will do the stats with Stan now as the Govs fall 57-52 in boys action, and Stan has the scorebook.
Thank you, Robbie. Of course, stats with Stan brought to you by Red Tech, the best refrigerant in the business for LG appliances, 865-983-1633. Here is your scoring in the boys contest. Seth Breeding, Murphy Bobcat player of the game, led William Blount with 15 points. Jackson Dombrowski added 13 points. There's only two gentlemen in double figures. Jack Freeman at 9. Lucas Myers had 8. And after that, you had Jake Farmer with 3. Cole Hendrickson also added 3. And Ethan Black with 1. That's a total of 52 for the Governors. The Panthers were led by Deacon with 14 points. Harper added 12 points for the Panthers, 11 points for Benjamin Barr, and then 9 each from Preston Smith as well as McKelvey. And then finally, Peter Shepard had 3 points for the Panthers. They win this one 57-52, I'm sorry. 57-52 is the final score. William Blount drops this game. Got a big one Friday night here at the Marv, Robbie, as the Heritage Mountaineers come in. And as you said, the girls went to the state tournament last year. The boys made a pretty good postseason run and just barely missed out, I think, going to.
Yeah, they went to overtime with Red Bank, right, or somebody?
When that was in the region final or semifinals, I think it would have let them go to the sub-state as well, or go to the sub-state. So
with that Friday night on the line, Heritage girls have won 12 straight. The last time William Blount won was in 20 19 in February, and the Heritage boys have lost 16 straight to William Blount. That dates back to January 17th was the last win for Heritage boys. So a couple long streaks.
Pre-COVID.
We'd like to see one snap, and we'd like to see one continue. But
Yeah.
Either way, join us for that action Friday night. We'll have it here about 5:55. We'll go live, and we'll have the action. Tonight, our girls fall by 3 points. The boys fall by 5. Girls player of the game was Savannah Darnell, and boys was senior Seth Breeding. Congratulations to them. Brought to you by Murphy Bobcat. Thanks for watching on AM or on Gov Nation Network and listening on AM 1470. Have a good night.